Hey, welcome to Firescale Audiobooks. If you enjoy our audiobooks, please consider subscribing to the channel. Also, feel free to share your review in the comments section below.
Nothing else. Yang Ran deliberately stared at Lu Yushi and asked, "Yes, nothing else. What's the matter?" Lu Yushi also looked at her with confusion. "Oh, you just said, oh, and that's it? Do you know how excited everyone is when they hear this news? How strong is your heart that you can actually sum up this situation in one word?" Yang Ran gave a look of, "You're awesome. What else? Forget it. I don't have anything in common with you. The number one in the whole school. Let's go, let's go. Don't disturb U.S. idiots studying." Yang Ran waved her hand. Suddenly, an idea popped up in Yang Ran's mind. Yang Ran looked at Lu Yushi with a sly smile. "Xiaoxi, we're friends, right?" Lu Yushi seemed to sense a sense of danger. "What are you doing? Please answer me. Yes or no?" Lu Yushi swallowed her saliva and said uncertainly, "Yes, yes, yes." Yang Ran forced Lu Yushi to sit on the chair. "Since you are, then, how about helping me tutor?" "No." Lu Yushi immediately refused. She did not have enough time to begin with, and now there was a tutor. She could not be so tired even if she wanted to die. Why? Lu Yushi really could not think of any way to reject her. She could only say, "Because you are too stupid. I am afraid that I will be tired." Yang Ran's face immediately changed. "Sob, you still say that you're my friend and good sister. Now, you can't even help me with a small tutorial. You still think that I am stupid. I'm not going to live anymore. Keep pretending, keep pretending." It was not the first time. Lu Yushi would not fall for it. "You still say that I am pretending. I don't want to live anymore." Yang Ran forced out 2 lines of tears. All right, I'm joking with you. Stop crying." In fact, Lu Yushi had long thought that Yang Ran's numbers would not pass the test, so she had long planned to tutor her. She just wanted to tease her all of a sudden. Yang Ran's expression instantly brightened as she hugged Lu Yushi. "Really? Xiaoxi, you're so nice. I love you the most." Lu Yushi could not help but roll her eyes. This speed was even faster than flipping through a book. "That's enough. Don't be mushy. If you're mushy, I'll take back what I just said." Yang Ran immediately bounced away. "No, I'll go back and read now." Lu Yushi shook her head helplessly. When she turned around, she was shocked. "What are you guys doing?" The classmate who had been working hard just now suddenly appeared in front of her, which gave Lu Yushi a fright. "Lu Yushi, since you've already taught Yang Ran, it's better to have more than one less. Take us all in." "Yes, Lu Yushi, take us poor people in." "How could such a big group of people be called one? I only got first place once. It's not good for you to trust me like this." Lu Yushi tried to refuse tactfully. "You've solved a super difficult problem. What else don't you know? Teach us. We won't forget your great kindness. Right? Please, please," the student said in tacit understanding. Lu Yushi could not take it anymore. Forget it. Teaching 1 was still teaching. Teaching 2 was also teaching. She said straightforwardly, "Okay, but I have to find some time. Otherwise, I won't teach." "Okay, sure." The students excitedly agreed to all of Lu Yushi's questions. "All right, I'm going to read now. You guys go and read too." As soon as Lu Yushi finished her sentence, all the students actually returned to their seats. This speed, the class was basically over, and the only ones left were the students who ran the 100-meter dash. Perhaps it was because Lu Yushi's reflective thinking was too active, and the more exams she took, the more relaxed she became. As a result, she could not even read a single book, and just like that, she was empty for the whole day. "Xiaoran, we'll talk about making up classes later. I've signed up for extracurricular classes. I have to go now." Okay, I got it." Looking at Lu Yushi's back view as she left, Yang Ran really did not understand. Xiaoxi was already so amazing, but why did she still want to learn so many things? What was in the brain of a smart person? After walking out of the campus, Lu Yushi did not go to some extracurricular class like she said, but went to a place instead. "Hello, help me look at the stock I bought a few days ago." It turned out that Lu Yushi was here to collect money. The stock she bought a few days ago should have one. Right. "Okay, may I ask your name?" "I'll check it immediately," the staff member said cautiously. Lu Yushi was concise and clear. The staff member stared at the screen in surprise. He remembered that this stock had been dropping rapidly recently. He heard from another partner that even though it was so, there was still a girl who had sold all of it and bought it at a low price. He did not expect that. Miss Liu, it's like this. I just checked with the computer. Your stock has been rising at a speed of 47 cents recently. The price is several times higher than the one you put in. A gentleman who was looking at the stock market distribution map heard this and pushed up his glasses to look over. He said to his friend beside him, "Isn't this the girl who bought the stocks that lost last time?" That person followed his gaze in puzzlement. "You still haven't said it? It really is. I heard that the stocks she bought last time rose sharply," said the bespectacled man. "Yeah, who knew that the stocks that fell so much actually rose so much all of a sudden? This girl is really amazing. I wonder how much she earned. Let's hear it." Liu Yushi asked, "Then how much is the exact price right now?" The staff member typed some words on the computer and pressed the mouse. "I just inserted it for you. Right now, your stock is worth 94 million yuan. Yeah, I got it. What? 90 million yuan? You can earn that much just by buying that lousy stock? If I had known earlier, I would have bought it too." The shareholders at the side could be considered to be extremely regretful when they heard this. Stocks came and went quickly. Many people's lives were also lost on this thing. The investors surrounded Liu Yushi and started to think about Liu Yushi's stocks. "Excuse me, miss, the stocks you're selling have already risen to the highest point, and there's a possibility that they will fall next. I wonder if you plan to sell her?" This investor was trying to trick Liu Yushi into making a wrong judgment. Liu Yushi was not going to be fooled. Although some stocks had risen to the highest point had been maintained for a long time due to the continuous supply of goods. Now was not the time to sell it. "I have no intention of selling it now. I'm sorry. But miss, if you don't sell it now and it falls, no one will buy it again. I'm still thinking about it. I should go. Goodbye." It was not easy to squeeze her out. Liu Yushi was thinking that the jealousy of the shareholders was a very scary thing. After losing money, they might do anything. Therefore, Liu Yushi planned to sell it as soon as possible when the stock made less profit, so as not to destroy the harmony of the stock. She remembered that this stock would make money later, but the profit was less. So, in order not to make people jealous, she would sell it later. After leaving the stock exchange, Liu Yushi skipped to the place where she practiced etiquette with Ochi. She did not forget about the free time and Saturday and Sunday that she had promised to practice with. "Ochi, I'm here." Liu Yushi came to the etiquette classroom and called Ochi's name first. She did not know if she heard or was not there, but there was no response. "No one is here." She looked around, but there was no one. Just as Liu Yushi was about to leave, she heard a voice coming from the etiquette classroom next door. "Yes, very good. That's it. Hold on. Liu Yushi remembered the voice. It was Ling Yuya's voice. What was going on? Liu Yushi heard the voice and left. She gently pushed the door open. Ochi was squatting on the side with his hand on his stomach. He was still biting on his chopsticks. Liu Yushi knew the function of biting on chopsticks. It was said that it could make a perfect smile. But this squatting position was too difficult. It was hard for ordinary people to endure it. No wonder Ochi was sweating. "Miss Ling, I'm here." Liu Yushi walked in embarrassedly. Ochi looked at her, and the smile that was barely on her face suddenly burst into laughter. She seemed to be in bad spirits. Ling Ya looked at her. "Get ready. Do it with Ochi." She put down her bag and walked to Ling Ya with a smile. "Miss Ling, it's done. What do you need me to do?" "Squat a little. Put your hands on your stomach like me. There's a chopstick there. Bite it yourself. This position will last for half an hour." Ling Ya mercilessly arranged the position that she thought was too much for her. It made Liu Yushi feel like crying. Ling Ya stared at the two of them without letting her guard down. There was something wrong with the position, and Liu Yushi threw a ruler at it. When Ling Ya finally went to the bathroom, Ochi whispered, "Xiao Shi, are you okay?" "Not at all. I feel like not only are these legs mine, they are completely numb. This Miss Ling is too ruthless." Biting her chopsticks, she could barely speak. "Actually, Miss Ling is fine. She is just a little stricter. I have been practicing here for so many days, and she has also been practicing with me. She's really a good teacher." Ochi complimented Ling Yuya unexpectedly. which surprised Lu Yushi. I say, "Oh, Chi, don't be bribed by Miss Ling. I heard you from far away. Don't talk, keep talking. How can you be more outstanding than others? How can you compare yourself to others? Keep doing it. When the time is up, change your posture." Ling Yuya suddenly appeared. The two of them were shocked and stuck out their tongues mischievously. They didn't know how much time had passed, but Lu Yushi felt as if it had been centuries. Under Ling Yuya's vicious guidance, she completed today's mission painfully. Seeing that Lu Yushi was having some difficulty walking, Ochi couldn't help but ask, "Xiaoxi, are you okay?" "I'm fine, just a little numbness in my legs. You can help me slow down a little." Ling Yuya's training was really torturing her. "That's not right." Lu Yushi looked at Ochi and said. Ochi followed Lu Yushi's gaze and looked at herself in confusion. "What's wrong? Why are you looking at me like that? Is there something wrong? You've been practicing longer than me. Why do you look fine?" "I don't know. The process was a little painful, but I don't know why, but I don't feel anything strange. I just feel more energetic. Maybe it's because I used to do a lot of farm work at home, so I don't feel anything." Ochi shrugged, indicating that she didn't know. "Ah, I suddenly remembered that I have something to give you." Ochi's words suddenly reminded Lu Yushi. "What is it?" Ochi was confused. "Hehe, I won't tell you first. Let's go and find a place to eat, and then I'll tell you." Lu Yushi kept him guessing. "What do you need?" Ochi held the menu and hesitated. Lu Yushi took the menu and handed it to the waiter. "Look at you hesitating for so long. Listen to me. 2 beef noodles." The waiter took the menu. "Okay, please wait a moment. Xiaoxi, can you tell me now?" Ochi was actually a little nervous. She didn't know what Lu Yushi was talking about. "Okay, put your hand out and close your eyes." Although Ochi was puzzled, she still did it. She didn't know what Lu Yushi put her hand. It seemed to be a notebook or something. "All right, open your eyes." Lu Yushi smiled expectantly at Ochi's expression. Ochi slowly opened his eyes and suddenly saw something that made her widen her eyes. Isn't this our house deed and land deed? Wasn't it sold? How could it be?" Ochi covered her mouth in disbelief and surprise. "This is after the last time. I gave my phone recording to my father's private lawyer and asked him if it was possible for him to take back the house. He said it was possible, and then I handed the matter over to him. He also handed it over to me these 2 days, and I almost forgot about it. Xiaoxi, what should I do? How can I thank you?" "Thank you. I really thank you." Ochi was so emotional that she almost knelt down in front of everyone. "All right, Ochi, we are friends. I have promised you that I will help you get it back. Now that you're saying this, don't you see me as a friend?" Lu Yushi pretended to pout and said unhappily, "No, it's not like that. I am really grateful to you. I really don't know how to repay you for your kindness to me. I am just a working girl from the countryside. You are the daughter of a rich family. Not only did you not despise me, you even helped me when I was in my most difficult time. I, Ochi, will be your slave for the rest of my life. No, I will be your slave for the rest of my life." Ochi became more and more emotional as she spoke. "Hey, aren't you exaggerating? I don't want you to be a cow, much less a horse. Don't you like singing? Study hard. When you become an international superstar, then help me sign a few autographs. I'll sell them for money." Lu Yushi said it very casually. Ochi was amused. Lu Yushi observed Oyuchi's expression and said, "By the way, guess what happened to Zhu Wei in the end? How did it go?" Ochi's expression did not change much, but from her words, it could be seen that she hated Zhu Wei. "I heard from the lawyer that he did not know that the crime was not enough, so he only recovered the land deed and did not lock him up in jail. It's okay. People like this will get rid of evil for the people." On the contrary, Ochi did not hold a grudge. This was better. Wasn't it? Being angry would only hurt her body, but the other party would not lose a piece of meat. 2 servings of beef noodles, please enjoy." The waiter brought over fragrant noodles. "This restaurant's beef noodles are super delicious. Try it." Lu Yushi's saliva almost fell to the ground. Ochi was not in a hurry to eat it. "Xiaoxi, I want to ask you something." Lu Yushi sucked the noodles into her mouth with all her might. Her voice was very loud, and she asked very happily, "What's wrong? If there's anything you need, just tell me. I'll definitely help you if I can do it." Don't say anything you don't want. Chi stammered, not knowing how to speak. Shi, can you lend me 10,000 yuan? Don't worry, I'll definitely return it to you. Of course you can. I thought it was a big deal, but why are you borrowing money? You're living at my house, and you've already worked at my house. Logically speaking, you shouldn't need money. Lu Yushi gave up the noodles in front of her. She asked doubtfully. Since you've asked, I'll say it. I think speaking English will be very helpful in the future, so I want to learn. And I also want to learn dance. Chi said everything in one breath. Lu Yushi smiled and said, this is a good thing. Why do you say it like you're going to the battlefield? But the English and dance lessons shouldn't cost so much as 10,000 yuan. I want to leave the rest to my parents. I want them to feel at ease. I want them to think that I'm doing well here. As she said this, Chi's eyes dimmed. All right, if that's the case, I have a suggestion. Tomorrow happens to be Saturday. Let's go to your hometown. At the same time, we could bring your parents back home. We don't want her to be looked down on in other people's homes again. What do you think? Chi's eyes lit up. Can I? Of course you can. Chi hesitated again. But we still have English and etiquette lessons tomorrow. Just tell the teachers about the situation. I believe that the teachers are very open-minded and won't make things difficult for you. Okay. Chi finally agreed happily. All right, hurry up and eat. Otherwise, it'll get cold later. Lu Yushi swallowed her saliva and couldn't wait to eat. Welcome to watch the entertainment. I'm your host, Gossip. The TV in the restaurant was on, as usual. The customers were also eating. No one looked as if it was just a decoration. Okay, let's look at a few pictures. The pictures were flipped through one by one on the screen behind the host. The photos that everyone is looking at right now. This girl who is gathering outside the school to fight. And this girl who is at the police station, she's the daughter of the Lu Corporation, a city financial group. These words made Lu Yushi, who was focused on eating noodles, raise her head. Chi seemed to have heard it as well. He looked at the television and then at Lu Yushi. Shi. Lu Yushi was watching the television that was not far away. Chi was also curious about what was going on, so he turned his head to look as well. According to the relevant sources, Lu Yushi from the Lu Corporation is a wild and willful person. She is a good student for the teachers and a good role model for her classmates. However, she often goes to bars, nightclubs, and other entertainment places outside the school. Moreover, she often bullies the students together with the youths in society. The host was exaggerating. The two girls who were sitting in front of the television started to discuss. As so disgusting. She looks like a human being. She is indeed such a person. She is even the daughter of the Lu Corporation. You just found out. Some people can't just look at the surface. You can't tell a person's heart from their face. Yes. Even the daughter of the Lu Corporation can't be educated well. I don't think the Lu Corporation is any good either. Why don't we not go to the Lu Corporation's shopping malls in the future? All these words entered Lu Yushi's ears. So this was the photo that Lin Yiwen and Wang Maihe were talking about. They actually used it to frame her to the media. Good, very good. The host kept saying, the following is a video of a visit to the chairman of the Lu Corporation when the news was not broadcast this morning. It is also related to the photo of the girl's father. Please take a look. Excuse me, do you know what kind of person your daughter is? Lu Jingming, who had just entered the company, was stopped by the reporters. Lu Jingming was a relatively kind person, so he stopped in his tracks. My daughter, Shi, is a sensible and kind child. She is also very filial. Then do you know anything about her outside of school? The reporter continued to ask. Lu Jingming said without hesitation, I do. I support everything that happened to her outside of school. So you're saying that you supported her going to entertainment venues and gathering people? Lu Jingming was puzzled. Fighting? Didn't you ask about the after-school tutoring? It seems that you don't know. Did your daughter deliberately hide it from you? Or did you deliberately hide it when you knew about these things? The reporter's aggressive tone made Lu Jingming really unable to withstand it. Secretary Lu seemed to have noticed it as well, so she quickly called for the security guard. Sorry, our chairman still has to go to work. Everyone can go back first. After arriving here, the video was cut off. The host continued. I wonder what the chairman of the Lu Corporation means by not replying. Is he hiding something? If you want to know, Please look at the report next time. After watching it, Ochi looked closely at Lu Yushi. She did not even dare to breathe loudly. Her expression looked very heavy. Xiaoxi, are you okay? Ochi stopped the chopsticks in his hand and asked carefully, afraid that she would be angry. In the silence, seeing that Lu Yushi did not answer, he patted her hand on the table and asked again, Xiaoxi, are you okay? Lu Yushi suddenly came back to her senses. Oh, I'm fine. I was just thinking about something. Are you really fine? Xiaoxi's lack of emotion made her worry even more. I'm really fine. Don't worry. Lu Yushi appeared very relaxed, as if she was watching someone else's news, as if it had nothing to do with her. But Xiaoxi, the news, don't worry, I definitely won't believe what they said is true. You're a good person. I've decided to support you. Lu Yushi shrugged her shoulders. It doesn't matter. Let it be broadcast. It'll be good for our Lu Corporation's publicity. But why don't we not go to my hometown tomorrow? You should settle your matters first. Actually, I can go back by myself. Ochi frowned worriedly. I don't say, but I have my own ways. Don't worry. Since I promised to go back with you, I will definitely go back with you. Stop talking. Let's eat noodles. Ochi felt that the emperor was not anxious. Seeing that she was eating so peacefully, she also felt at ease. The day after the news was broadcast, the citizens' response was very loud. The Lu Corporation held an emergency shareholders meeting. I say, Chairman, your daughter is only SOSO. I thought she was from a well-bred family, but who knew she was such a person? After being angered by Lu Yushi, Li Jun had been looking for an opportunity to take revenge. Although it was not considered revenge now, at least he could vent his anger. When Lu Jingming heard her say this about his daughter, he felt very uncomfortable. However, since he was the only orphan of his good friend, he did not pay much attention to him. Chairman, this situation is unknown to us now. Many customers have lost confidence in the management of our Lu Corporation. There are also many news of checkout at the Lu Hotel. What should we do now? Shareholder Pei voiced everyone's thoughts. That's right, Chairman. We have to think of a way. The other shareholders were also worried. How could such a scene not be embellished by Li Jun? That's right, Chairman. Why don't you let your precious daughter come out and apologize to everyone? If she admits it, perhaps the customers will forgive her forever. When Lu Jingming heard this, his face turned even darker. I believe in Xiaoxi. She wouldn't be such a person. If she apologizes now, wouldn't it be admitting that Xiaoxi is such a person? Shareholder Lin, I think so too. Since Miss Lu didn't do anything, why would she admit these things that weren't done? Li Jun sneered. Shareholder Lin, you make it sound so easy. If this matter causes the company to lose capital for a long time, and in the end, because of the bad reputation, it will lead to bankruptcy, then who will be responsible for this? Who will be responsible for the losses of U.S. shareholders? The other shareholders also stopped their discussion because of these words. After all, in the face of benefits, who would want to lose? However, there were still a few loyal old ministers who spoke up. Li Jun, what do you mean? What do you mean? What do we mean? My meaning is very clear. I want Lu Yushi to publicly apologize and recover her losses. With more people supporting him, Li Jun felt that his strength was even stronger. He even spoke loudly. Shareholder Pei. Li Jun, aren't you forcing us to do this? Don't you think about who helped us recover our losses during the power outage that day? Now you're here to backstab us. What do you want? I'm telling the truth. What do you want? Li Jun also said angrily. He did not put the older generation in his eyes at all. Lu Jingming really could not stand it anymore. He slammed the table hard and stood up angrily. All right, stop arguing. Li Jun, you're not allowed to be so disrespectful to your elders. I'll think of a way to resolve this matter. All right, the meeting is over. However, Li Jun did not seem to give him any face. He stubbornly refused to let go of Lu Jingming. His goal was to get rid of Lu Jingming and ascend to the position. Chairman, I think it's too early to dismiss the meeting now. Lu Jingming's good temper was completely wiped out by Li Jun. Then what do you want? It's very simple. I want you to think of a way immediately, or else I'll make your precious daughter apologize. You. Lu Jingming really did not expect Li Jun to be such a person. He did not look like a dead good friend at all. Secretary Lu pushed the door open and entered at this time. Chairman, Miss is calling. You still dare to call at this time. You're really shameless and don't know what's good for you. Li Jun belittled Lu Yushi to the point that she was worthless. Lu Jingming was a little impatient from his words. I don't have time now. I'll call her back later. Chairman, Miss said that she has something important to say. She must say it now. She ignored everyone's objections and pressed the speakerphone. Miss, Secretary Lu called out to Lu Yushi, indicating that she could speak. Lu Yushi's voice came from the other end of the phone. Hello, everyone. I'm Lu Yushi. I believe that everyone has seen the news last night. I just want to say that I'm innocent. Lu Yushi, will not let others bully me. Li Jun could not help but interrupt. HMPH, what are you talking about all this nonsense for? Lu Yushi replied, whether it's nonsense or not, you'll know once you continue listening. Right now, the Lu Corporation is in the limelight, so don't come forward to explain anything, and don't even want me to apologize or anything. Just pretend that this matter did not happen. I've already instructed others to handle this matter, and we're just waiting for the results from him. Right now, it's best that we don't act rashly, or else we'll ruin my overall plan. Lu Yushi, guarantee that the Lu Corporation's reputation will be restored within 2 days. Well said, you guarantee it. What's the use of your guarantee? Who would still dare to believe your nonsense? Li Jun was the first to stand out and find fault without exception. The shareholders seemed to also feel that Li Jun's words made sense, and they started to discuss among themselves. I believe her, Lu Jingming said very loudly, as if he was announcing something. He did not even believe his own daughter, so what right did he have to be her father? Chairman, do you think that I believe this sentence of yours can convince everyone present? This time, it was not Li Jun who spoke, but Li Jun's cousin, Ma Fangqi. Although he did not have many shares in his hands, if he deceived his silly cousin, he believed that the shares of that idiot Li Jun should all be in his hands. As long as he pushed Lu Jingming out of office now, would the position of chairman be far from him? He seemed to have thought too simply of his cousin. Their ambitions were equally big. I guarantee with my position, please believe in her. If my daughter does not do it, I am willing to resign from the position of chairman and go home to retire. Lu Jingming seemed to have made a great decision and did not feel that his decision was hasty at all. Shareholder Lin was the first to object. Chairman, you are muddle-headed. Old Lin, don't say any more. You know my character. Since I have made up my mind, I will not change. Father, the phone was very close to Lu Jingming, so Lu Yushi heard everything Lu Jingming said. She didn't expect her father to believe in her so much. To be honest, she didn't even believe that she could do it. Nothing had happened in her previous life, so she wasn't completely confident. She could only risk it. Li Jun and Ma Fangli seemed to be waiting for this sentence. Okay, then we'll give her 2 days. If the expectations aren't good, the chairman will ask you to keep the agreement. Okay, I know. Meeting adjourned. Ma Fangli and Li Jun tacitly put on a smile of success. On the other side, Xiaoxi, are you okay? Ochi looked at Lu Yushi worriedly. After the phone call, Lu Yushi had been full of worries, which made her really worried. I'm fine. I'm just thinking about some things. How are you? You're going home. How do you feel? Lu Yushi took the initiative to change the topic. Although a lot of things had happened, she had already sent people to find proof of her innocence, so she could be considered to be a little relaxed. Of course I'm happy. It's just that. Ochi felt very guilty and lowered his head very low. I know what you are. Don't worry, your parents won't blame you. Trust me. There was no parent in the world who did not love their child. Even though Ochi had done something wrong, for simple parents, the first thing they thought of when they saw her was that they could not help but miss her. Xiaoxi, actually, you don't need Qi Shifu to specially drive me there. It's only a long-distance bus ride of more than 4 hours. Ochi said about this matter for the whole morning. What do you mean by driving you there? I'm not human. You don't want to take a plane. What can I do? Besides, it's more convenient to buy so many things, right, Qi Shifu? Qi Shifu smiled and said, Yes, Miss O. Ochi could not win against her, so she could only obey obediently. The scenery along the way was picturesque. Although the journey was quite far, they fought and played along the way, humming a little song. They arrived at the O family village unknowingly. Xiaoxi, I'm so nervous. O Chi felt an inexplicable sense of nervousness toward a place that he was extremely familiar with. Don't be nervous. It's my first time here, and I'm not nervous at all. How can you be nervous? The car slowly drove into the village, attracting the attention of the crowd. The children saw the four-wheeled car and chased it from the village entrance to the stream outside O Chi's grandmother's house as if it was some kind of treasure. Whether it was adults or children, they all looked around the car as if they had discovered a new continent. However, they did not know what it was and did not dare to approach it. Xiaoxi, wait for me here. The car in front won't pass. I'll go in and take a look first. Okay. Ochi opened the car door and got out. Although Ochi had changed a lot, the unique characteristics of the black rimmed glasses made many adults recognize it at a glance. Hey, isn't that the money-losing product of the O family's old man? Oh, Duo Qian? Why did you come back in such a luxurious car box? The village women who had gone out to work knew that this was a car. She proudly proved that she was knowledgeable and said the three words that Ochi disliked the most without any hesitation. Ochi's expression changed, but perhaps she had already gotten used to it and quickly recovered. It seems to be her. There seems to be someone else in the car box. The other adults also stared at the car window and guessed based on the shadow they saw. It seems to be her. Could she be kept by an old man like on TV? It's possible. Didn't you see that she was dressed so novel and beautiful? It must be so. She's so shameless. She dares to come back. Isn't she afraid that she will disgust us? The woman's mouth was full of bad words. I heard that she even sold her house and land for the sake of the wild man outside. Her parents had no choice but to go back to the OU family. It was said that good news did not leave the house, but bad news spread far and wide. So that was how it all came about. Lu Yushi, who was through the glass window, knew that they were talking. She would never have thought that they would be said such bad things. Ochi's hometown was a rather backward place. The place she lived in was dark like you could not imagine. The place she slept in was fine in summer, and she could sleep everywhere. However, when winter came, it would be so cold that a few people would be squeezed on a wooden bed. Ochi's grandfather had 3 children. His father was the eldest, and he had a younger brother and sister respectively. They were OU Chi's second uncle and third aunt. Although his second uncle, Owangji, had married a wife and had a daughter, who was 16 this year, both husband and wife were lazy people. Therefore, they stayed at home and ate the family's food. They used the money from the food to pay for their daughter's school fees. And third aunt, O'Malley, also stayed at home after a failed marriage. Although Ochi's father was a father, because of his aloof personality, the whole family was disliked in the O family, causing OU Chi to have an unhappy childhood. She pushed open the heavy wooden door and saw OU Chi's mother, who had been busy in the kitchen. It had been a long time since they last met, and time had left a deeper mark on her face. Ochi's eyes were filled with tears. Her mother seemed to have aged several years. She was not around. Was she worried that she had a lot more white hair? Mom calling her mom made OU Chi feel guilty. It also made OU Chi miss her. In the kitchen, Mother O was stunned. She heard a familiar voice. Could it be the person she had been thinking about day and night her daughter was back? Chi-Chi, is that you? She was afraid that her daughter would be too ashamed to come back because of the house and the land. She did not blame Chi-Chi. She knew that Chi-Chi did not do it on purpose. In the past, when Chi-Chi went out to study, she would call the village head's home every 2 weeks to tell him that she was safe. Now, because of the land and the house, she had not called home for a long time. She was very afraid that something would happen to her. Mother O put down the work in her hands and ran straight to OU Chi. She grabbed her hand and wept. Chi-Chi, where have you been? Why is there no news for so long? Mother comes to the village head's house every day to ask if you have a phone number, but there is no number. You have made Mother very worried. Ochi's nose was also red from crying. Mother, I'm sorry. It's not that I don't want to call, I just don't dare to call. I'm afraid. Silly child, let the matter of the house pass. Mother doesn't blame you. As she spoke, she wiped Ochi's face. Look at you, you've lost weight. You must have suffered a lot outside. Mom. Mom, what, Mom? It's not the time for you and your daughter to meet. Mom Meifong, why aren't you making lunch? Are you trying to starve us to death? Such a harmonious scene was forcefully pulled back by an arrogant voice. Sister-in-law, look, our Chi-Chi is back. Mother Oyu wiped her tears and said happily, what does it have to do with me? I'm concerned about whether you've cooked or not. Second Aunt Feng Na's words made Oyu very unhappy. Sister-in-law, how can you say Chi-Chi like that? What's wrong with me saying that? If you can't stand it, don't stay at Daddy's house. Go back to your house. Feng Na once again answered Oyu with a disdainful tone. Sister-in-law, how can you say that? Ochi is the only daughter of your big brother and me. How can you use such words to slander her? Although O was angry, she was gentle. Even if she was angry, she still couldn't feel any change. This was also the reason for Ochi's personality. HMPH, I don't care about you. Hurry up and cook. If you starve us, you will suffer. Feng Na didn't care about her sister-in-law at all. After saying that, she turned around and went back to her room. Mom, how can she treat you like that? You are her sister-in-law after all. How can she do this? Ochi was angry for Oyuchi's mother. Mom is fine, as long as she doesn't say anything about you. Mom, tell me the truth. You've lived here for so long. Have you always been bullied by them? Ochi was most afraid of her own incompetence. Ignorance caused her parents to suffer. This was the saddest thing. It's okay. Mom has survived for so long. Are you afraid that you can't survive anymore? Okay, go in and tell your grandparents. I'll cook first. Mom, don't change the topic. Say, do they often force you to cook or wash clothes? Thinking of this, Ochi became excited. If that was the case, these people were too inhumane. No, Chi-Chi, they just don't have the time. I made the food myself and washed the clothes myself. They didn't force me. Don't think too badly of your second uncle and aunt. I don't think badly of them. The O family here doesn't treat us as human beings at all. I lived here when I was young, and I know what kind of people they are. So, Mom, don't put in a good word for them. Ochi looked at her mother's hand. She couldn't help but get angry. Chi-Chi, don't be like this. It's already very good to be able to live in a public house. It's impossible to live comfortably under someone else's roof. Ochi's mother said earnestly. Ochi seemed to have been hit by a sore spot. She cried and complained, Mom, Chi-Chi has let you down. If I hadn't sold the house and land that you and Dad have worked so hard for so many years, you and Dad wouldn't be like this. Silly child, it's fine. Mom doesn't blame you. As long as you're well, Dad and Mom are willing. Mom, I'm sorry. As she said that, she threw herself into Oyuchi's mother's embrace. Mom, actually, Ochi really wanted to tell her mother that someone had helped her get her house and land back, but someone interrupted her. What are you arguing about? Are you going to cook or not? Are you trying to starve us to death so that you can occupy my house? Huang, she rolled her eyes at Ochi and her daughter. Mom, why are you out? Grandma. Ochi had been afraid of Huang Shi's gaze since she was young. When she saw her, Ochi had an inexplicable sense of fear. Huang Shi glanced at Ochi and did not look at her again. To her, Ochi had always been a money loser since birth. Compared to her, Ochi was worse than her second daughter. I know, Mom. The meal will be ready soon. You can go in and rest first. Ochi's mother had always told Huang Shi to go east. She did not think she would go west. Although Ochi was angry, Oyuchi's mother held her hand and did not let her take the next step. Okay, don't be angry. Cook with Mom. If there's anything, we can talk about it later after lunch. There were not many dishes to cook in the countryside. They had not eaten meat all year round. They were all homegrown vegetables, so they were cooked in less than half an hour. At the dining table, Ochi's grandfather, grandmother, second uncle, second aunt, third aunt, and cousin all had the same expression, without a trace of pleasure. Why did you come back all of a sudden? You didn't say anything and just came back as you said. Grandpa, O said seriously. Ochi was already used to this kind of tone. Grandpa, I'm sorry, I just came back. Her aunt interrupted. You came back to cheat us out of food and drinks. You want to sell Grandpa's house and land, right? You want us to drink Northwest Wind, right? Ochi, I don't want to criticize you, but your parents are asking you to educate you by being so vicious. Chi-Chi's mother lowered her head in shame. Everyone knew that Chi-Chi was selling houses and land, and the people outside were pointing fingers at her. The O family had always liked her as their eldest daughter-in-law, but now they didn't like her even more. Third aunt and second aunt stood on the united front, but they were very dissatisfied with the eldest family. That's right, Mom. You better hide our house assets well, or else it won't be good if we attract a thief. Exactly. Mei, don't learn from them. This is not a good thing, second aunt warned her cousin Mei. Although she didn't mention Chi by name, it was obvious that she was referring to Chi. Chi's face turned pale. Chi's mother knew how Chi felt now. It was fine if Chi bullied her, but she felt that Chi had always been pampered by her and her father since she was young. However, as long as she came back here, she would be humiliated. Enough, stop talking. It wasn't Chi-Chi's intention to sell the deed to the house. Moreover, this is my family matter. I hope you won't take it out to talk about my daughter. Chi's mother was really angry this time. Usually, she was so weak that she couldn't withstand a single blow, but this time, her anger made everyone present jump. Huang, she was also shocked. What are you doing? Are you trying to rebel? Can't you even say something wrong? Mom, it's not that you can't do it, but what you're saying is wrong. Mother O was also forced into a corner. As the saying goes, when a dog is anxious, it will jump over the wall, not to mention people. What are you doing? Who told you to speak so loudly to me? Who gave you the guts? Huang, she slammed the table and stood up anxiously. Who gave me the guts? There are some things that I don't want to say, but since you've asked, it would be unfilial of me not to tell you. The matter of the house is only known to the O family, but because I moved in, it made you very uncomfortable, so you and your aunt went around saying bad things about Chi-Chi. I want to ask you, Chi-Chi is your biological granddaughter. How can you say such things? Third aunt, who was called, was shocked. How did she know these things? Who told her? Huang, she was also shocked. How did she know? You're talking nonsense. Well, have I ever said bad things about Chi-Chi? As for how outsiders know about the house, I'm not sure either. Don't bite people without evidence, Huang, she said. I'm talking nonsense. Okay, I won't say this. The name Chi-Chi is always told to outsiders, right? I really didn't expect you to be such a person, Mom. Mother O could be said to be extremely disappointed with Huang Shi. Mom Meifang, how do you talk to Mom? How can you say such things to Mom? Second aunt threw another bomb at the right time. Grandpa, you finally lost his temper. All right, stop arguing. Everyone sit down and eat. You won't even let me eat, right? Grandpa Oyu's words had always been very powerful, so everyone immediately quieted down. Sister-in-law, Big Brother has been working in the coal cave for so long. He should have been paid, right? Shouldn't he give some money for Mei to study? The second aunt said, shamelessly. Why? Mother O frowned. Because my grades are better than sister's, Mei bragged to everyone. That's right. Mei's grades have always been better than 77's. Is it right for you to ask boss to give some money? Grandma Huang, she said this matter as if it was a matter of course. Nanny O frowned even more deeply. Why? Why not? Big Brother is the eldest son. It's right for him to take care of our family. It's right. Nanny O could not help but laugh. What are you laughing at? I'm talking about things. As sister-in-law, you should be able to do everything. Second uncle said it, as if someone owed him. I'm laughing at what you're saying. Uncle, let me ask you, do you have hands? Nonsense, are you blind? Can't you see? Then second aunt, let me ask you as well. You have hands and feet. Why do you say that you can feel at ease and enjoy everything that Big Brother has done? Mother you asked back. You don't have to do anything at home. I work in the fields every day. When I come back, I still have to cook for you. You only have to wait for food at home. Also, Chi-Chi's father has been working hard and dangerous at the coal factory all day. He has never had a full meal. The money he earns has been used to buy food for everyone. Now, he has to pay for Mei's tuition fees. What is your father doing? Mother OU scolded second uncle fiercely. You live in my home, eat in my home. I'll let you pay for a bit of what? Second uncle for the mother of this sentence to struggle up. What's wrong? You make it sound so easy. Then I'll tell you what's wrong. I planted the vegetables, and Chi-Chi's father worked hard to buy the rice. Ever since I came to this house, I haven't done anything to let this family down. So don't tell me to eat your food and live in your house. Mother O flew into a rage. Many people couldn't handle it. Humph. Although that's true, don't forget that this house is given to me and little sister by my parents, but it's none of your business. Second uncle threw out the sore point of Mother O. What Mother O didn't expect the most was that Chi-Chi's father had been working hard for this family. Even when he moved to a new home, he didn't forget to save a little money every month. However, this family couldn't accommodate them at all. Grandfather O gave all his houses and land to second uncle and aunt. He didn't expect Chi-Chi's father at all. Second uncle saw that Mother O didn't dare to talk back, so he became more confident. Even if you don't eat the O family's food, at least you live in our OU family. Since you live in the O family, you should do your part for the O family. That's right. As the eldest sister-in-law, you should think about your younger brothers and sisters. Huangshi could not help but interrupt. Mother, don't you think about it? I'm in the fields all day long, so I don't have any money. Chi-Chi's father also subsidizes the family every day, so he doesn't have any money at all. Second, aunt started to calculate. No money. You really know how to act. Don't you have a sum of money? Can't you take it out and let's use it? It's not like I won't return it to you. Mother O did not know how she knew that she had a sum of money, but no matter what, she could not hand her over to second aunt. Since a few years ago, second aunt had started to borrow money from her again and again, but she had never returned it. Rather than saying that she had borrowed it, it was better to say that she had given it to her. No, I don't think I can touch this sum of money. Ochi's mother firmly opposed. What do you mean? Is it so difficult to ask you to take out a little money to help Mei study? Do you even care about a mother-in-law like me? Huangshi angrily threw the bowl and chopsticks down. In fact, Ochi was also extremely angry. Her fists were clenched so tightly under the table that they were a little white, and her teeth were clenched even tighter. These people were too much. One or two of them were bullying her mother. It was fine if her grandparents were like this, but it was still acceptable if they were old and numb. However, the words that were too much really made Oyuchi want to curse, especially her second uncle and second aunt. It was fine if they didn't go to work, but they actually wanted her father to take out money to support her daughter's education. It was really too much. This time, when she came back, she suddenly felt that her mother was old. It turned out that it was because of the hard work she still had to take care of such a big family. She was really unfilial to actually do such a thing. Ochi's mother immediately frowned and objected. No, Chi-Chi hasn't gone to university yet. This money is reserved for Chi-Chi to go to university. Ochi's heart shook. She never thought that her mother, who had always wanted to go to university, would save money for her even after she sold the house that she had worked so hard for so many years. Funny, after doing such a thing, you still want to go to university. Aren't you afraid of being laughed at by others? Second aunt mocked. No matter how bad Chi-Chi is as her family, you shouldn't say that. Sister-in-law, did you really do it? Second aunt's words were instead scolded by Ochi's mother. So what if I didn't do it? Do you still want to lecture me? Let me tell you, if you know what's good for you, you should obediently take out your money and give it to mom, sister, and us. As for your share, don't keep it. You can still earn it. Second aunt was afraid that Ochi's mother wouldn't obediently hand over the money, so she cleverly pulled out Huangshi as her trump card. Second aunt, I think it's really funny that you said that. Ochi couldn't help but say. Funny? Why do you say that? Second aunt frowned. My parents worked so hard for this family. Do you treat them like human beings? Every time my father has money, he subsidizes the family's expenses. The only bit of money he has left wants to save up for me to go to college, but you actually said no. What right do you have to say that? Also, let me ask you something, second aunt. Second aunt was infuriated by Ochi's words. What? Does the money in my mother's hands have anything to do with you? Although she did not understand Ochi's intentions, second aunt unexpectedly answered, no. Since you don't have it, what right do you have to dictate how my mother uses this money? Why do you have to let my parents continue to earn after you've divided the money? Ochi blurted out all the sullen words that they had just said. Second aunt was speechless by what she said. You are so rude. How dare you lecture me? The third aunt answered, with the master of our family, if she wants to live here, she must give us the money to share. Otherwise, get out of here. Yeah, get out. What are you arguing about? Is it worth it to argue about this little money? Mei Fong, if you have money, just hand it over. Don't hide it from the whole family. Huang, she said it was justice, but in fact, it was also like asking her to hand over the money. Ha ha ha. Mother O suddenly laughed coldly, which made people feel a little scared. A family, is it really a family? Will a family always say that they want to chase us out if you don't give us a house? We don't care, and we don't have that need. We can earn money and cover it ourselves, but I don't understand. Who doesn't have difficulties? Why does it have to be to kill us? What kind of family is this? Mother OU almost cried out the grievances she had suffered in this place these days. Stop trying to gain sympathy here. There's no one here to back you up. Is it so hard to get a little less of you? Your daughter is so bad that I probably can't continue studying. So don't waste your money. Go study for Mei Mei. Mei Mei just happens to be short of money. As second uncle spoke, he reached out and grabbed Mother O's wrist. Mother O shook her off forcefully. No, that's impossible. Chi-Chi must go to university. I can't let her come back here and let her suffer. I'm back. Father O, who had been busy the whole morning, came back to eat lunch. Seeing that no one touched the bowl and chopsticks, he was very confused. Usually, there would be leftovers at this time, and only the child's mother was waiting for him to come back for lunch. What happened today? What's wrong? Is everyone waiting for me to come back for lunch? Father, Oh-Chi called out, feeling mixed emotions in her heart. Chi-Chi, you're finally back. You made Father so worried. Okay, don't meet me here. Let's make it clear first. Are you going to give me this money or not? The aunt gave an obvious hint. Father O, who had just returned, did not know the situation and asked with a blank face, what happened? I say, big brother, sister-in-law had a sum of money and did not take it out. What do you think should be done? Second aunt questioned. Father O frowned. What money? Brother, don't tell me you don't know that sister-in-law has hidden money? She wouldn't hide money from you, right? Second aunt looked like she was trying to sow discord. Mother O whispered in Father O's ear, the child's father, they're talking about the money for Chi-Chi to go to university. Father O's frown deepened. Sister-in-law, you know our family situation. This is the tuition we have saved for Chi-Chi. You can't hand it over. HMPH, I won't be polite with you. You have no part in this family. If you don't hand it over, then get out. Don't be an eyesore here. Huangxi's attitude was obvious. He didn't treat Father O as his own child at all, as if he was an outsider. No, it should be said that his attitude was worse than an outsider's. Mother. Father O was shocked. Was this her mother? How could she say such a thing? Mom, what, Mom? Are you deaf? Can't you hear me clearly? I want you to hand over the money or get out. Second, Aunt didn't have any respect for her elders. Father O wasn't a talkative person to begin with. Now that second aunt said that, he became even more silent. Father O secretly pulled Mother O to the side. The child's mother, if you can't do it, then give it to her. Otherwise, if she really gets kicked out, it will become a burden for the child. There's still 2 more months. I can work a few more hours to earn it back. Mother O also knew that if she didn't get kicked out, it would become a burden for OU Chi, so she chose to agree. Okay. Mother O walked back to her room, took out a small black bag, and opened it. Mother O was very careful when hiding things. She put her wallet inside 3 layers and outside 3 layers. When the other members of the O family saw this, they realized that she was indeed a soft persimmon. Whenever she bullied someone, she would show her face. Mom, what are you doing? Why did you take out the money? Didn't you say that you would give it to me as tuition fees? But she was puzzled. It wasn't that she was really worried about the tuition fees, but she didn't want her parents to be afraid of these people anymore. Chi-Chi, you don't understand. If Mom and Dad are kicked out, you will definitely have a burden. You won't be able to study well, so it's better to give out less so that everyone can calm down. Oh-Chi's mother wanted to hand over the money, but OU-Chi snatched it away and put it in her pocket. Mom, Dad, we don't want to live here. We can leave as we please. Why should we be afraid of them? Instead of supporting such a large group of outsiders, it's better to live happily on our own. As she said that, She pulled one of them with her hand and prepared to leave. Stop. What do you think this place is? Do you think you can come and go as you please? Huangshi used his tone as an elder. Grandma, I respect you as my grandma. I don't want to say anything. I can only say that you're a super unqualified grandma. You guys go. If you leave, don't come back here again. Huangshi was so angry that he clutched his chest. Chi-Chi, what are you doing? Where are we going to live if we leave? Stop fooling around and quickly take out the money. Father O could only compromise. Dad, you don't have to worry about this. I have a way. Mom, are you okay? Go. If you have the guts, then leave. If you leave, don't come back here. Second aunt added fuel to the fire. Humph, let's go. She pulled her stunned parents and left. Second uncle saw that Chi didn't seem to be joking, so he hurried to the door and stopped her. You can leave if you want, but you have to leave the money. Since second uncle didn't respect her parents, she didn't have to respect him. What if I say no? Haha, then I'll see how you get out of this door. Chi said mockingly. It's really funny. It was you who said you could leave without paying, and now you want us to hand over the money. Are you stupid, or am I stupid? I've suddenly changed my mind. If you want to leave, you definitely have to leave, because we don't want you to stay here and disgust us. But before you leave, hand over all the money you earn here. Chi, as your friend, what I didn't expect the most was that your family were all such ungrateful people. I'm really sad for you. Lu Yushi, who had been waiting outside for a long time, felt that something was really wrong. She came in to take a look, but she did not expect to see this scene. Second uncle looked at Lu Yushi, who had suddenly appeared, and was a little surprised. Who are you? That green onion of yours. I'm not a green onion, and I'm definitely not a green onion. Can't you tell if I'm human or can't see? Lu Yushi immediately put on a show of force. Are you crazy? You're scolding people in other people's homes for no reason. Get out now. Second uncle was so angry that his teeth were itching. I'm not causing trouble. I'm here to look for someone. You're blocking the person I'm looking for, so naturally, I can't leave. Second uncle couldn't argue with her, so he couldn't be bothered with her. Right now, his top priority was to get the money. When the time came, he could leave however he wanted. Xiaoxi, why are you here? Chi was a little surprised. I waited outside for a long time. I really couldn't stand it anymore, so I walked in. Seeing the situation at your house, it's really... Chi was very embarrassed. Xiaoxi, I'm sorry. I can't believe I let you see this. Also, Dad, Mom, this is my friend in City A. He's been helping me a lot. Hello, Uncle and Auntie. My name is Lu Yushi. I'm Chi's friend. Under such circumstances, he even introduced them. Don't introduce me here. Hand over the money, and you can leave immediately. Second uncle kept saying that there was still money left. Lu Yushi couldn't help but say, What? You can't get a robbery? This is our family matter. Why are you interrupting as an outsider? Second aunt couldn't help but want to curse. If it's Chi's family that can't move out of this house, it is indeed your family matter. But if it's money and you want to rob it by force, we have the right to call the police and arrest you. It was all in the law books, and Lu Yushi copied it completely. Speaking of the police, second uncle was afraid. I didn't snatch it. Which Ivor saw me snatch it? I was only borrowing it from her, not the snatch that you said. Chi replied angrily. Xiaoxi, he is talking nonsense. He has never returned the things that he borrowed from us. He is clearly trying to snatch the money now. Lu Yushi, is that so? I can tell. If you think that way, then you are wrong. If our side does not agree to borrow it, but you insist on taking it, then you are snatching it. Since second uncle did not know what to say to refute Lu Yushi, Lu Yushi looked at the inhumane family in front of her and suddenly thought that if Chi became famous in the future, this snobbish family would definitely take this opportunity to demand for her for a long time. She had to help Chi so that her road to fame could be smoother. Lu Yushi walked to Mother O and said, Auntie, give me your money first. Lu Yushi was Chi's friend, so Mother Ou naturally trusted her. Without hesitation, she handed the money on her phone to Lu Yushi. Lu Yushi waved the money in her hand and said to the O family, Now that the money is in my hands, you can have it if you want, but... Chi's family was very confused. But Ochi told him that Lu Yushi had her own thoughts and wanted to believe her, so she did not say much. When she heard that she could get the money, second aunt was very excited. But what? But you have to agree to one condition of mine. Don't keep me in suspense, but hurry up and tell me what it is. Huang, she frowned. Ever since this girl came in, she had an inexplicable feeling that this girl was not simple and made her hate. Lu Yushi raised the corner of her mouth. Don't be nervous. My condition is very simple. I can give you all the money, but you have to promise me that no matter how rich and noble the Ochi family is in the future, you cannot ask for a single cent from them unless they are willing to give it to you. The second aunt looked at the Ochi family with disdain. If she can be rich and noble, I could be a rich landowner. Our O family does not want to be related to her. However, she has at most 2,000 yuan in her hand. Is she going to dismiss us just like that? Do you think we are beggars? Lu Yushi narrowed her eyes. As expected, she was a greedy person. As long as you agree to stop harassing them, I will naturally give you an extra 20,000 yuan as compensation. Third aunt widened her eyes. 20,000. In the countryside, 2,000 yuan was equivalent to half a year's income for an ordinary family. Second aunt had originally wanted to cheat an extra 1,000 yuan, but who knew it would be so much? Father O and Mother OU were very worried. Chi-Chi, did your friend get cheated by them? Mother, don't worry. Xiaoxi can only cheat others. Very few people can cheat her. We will just have to be patient and continue reading. Huang, she was also a little tempted. Okay, I'll make the decision. We agree. You give us the money. In the future, we won't care whether their family lives or dies. It doesn't matter even if we end our relationship. Lu Yushi laughed at this family and felt even more sympathy for Oyuchi's family. With such a family, it was better not to have them. Father O did not expect his mother to say this at all. The test of 20,000 yuan had completely cast him aside. Mom, I didn't expect you to say this. After so many years, I don't care about how much you love your younger siblings. I don't care how much you bully and bias me. After so many years of familial love, how can 20,000 yuan push me so far? Father O used his desperate voice to confirm this matter. He really hoped that this was not true. Humph, don't give me a hard time. I've raised you for so many years. What's wrong with taking 20,000 yuan? Huangshi did not even want to look at him. Huangshi's words once again made Father O's heart sink to the bottom. Lu Yushi took out a card from her small bag. There's 20,000 yuan in this card. As long as you can write down an agreement, I'll give it to you immediately. Mei, we don't know many words. Take a pen and paper, you're right. The second aunt, who was greedy for money, reacted the fastest. Okay, now write according to what I said. Just write a copy, I'll take it. First, write down the names of all the O family members except for Oyuchi's family. Next, Lu Yushi did not have a draft, nor did she prepare it beforehand, however. She could express it accurately, which made Oyuchi really admire her. In the end, all you have to do is sign it. Lu Yushi said it very clearly, and normal people should be able to understand it. After fumbling around for a while, Lu Yushi looked at the paper in front of her with satisfaction. Very good. Fortunately, they all knew how to write their names, so she did not make it too difficult for herself. Can you hand over your money to us now? Third aunt could not wait. Lu Yushi handed the card and Mother O's 2,000 yuan to them mockingly. I'll leave the money here. You'd better remember the rest. Don't threaten Ochi's family in the future. Otherwise, the court will sue you at any time. It was not that Lu Yushi was too ruthless, but she only said that she would not threaten them for money. However, the O family made it sound as if they were cutting ties. As expected, some people would do anything for money. The O family saw that there was still money in the card, so they did not care what Lu Yushi said. They just stared at the card tightly. Ochi, bring uncle and aunt. Let's go. Aya, Chi-Chi, don't drag us. We haven't packed our clothes yet. Ochi let go of Mother OU with a silly smile. All right, okay. Dad, Mom, I'll help you pack. Lu Yushi had also forgotten this point. Then you guys pack first. I'll wait for you outside. Let's make it clear first. You're not allowed to take any of our things. Second aunt's reminder was really annoying. Only a ghost would take her things. After tidying up for a while, Ochi brought father and mother Oyu out of the car. Lu Yushi saw that Ochi's eyes were red. Lu Yushi was puzzled. Ochi, what's wrong? Have you suffered? Ochi's eyes fell again. Xiaoxi, you don't know that father and mother's room is only the size of a palm. But look. She showed Lu Yushi the pocket of her phone. Look, father and mother only have these few clothes together. My heart aches. Looking at how she had saved money for the O family and her own tuition fee for the past year, Ochi's heart was almost broken. Chi-Chi, don't say any more. These clothes can still be used for mending. Ochi's mother could not bear to see Oyuchi sad, so she could only console her. Lu Yushi had already thought of this. Father and mother woke up early and worked in the dark every day. Not only did they have to support everyone, but they also had to save money, so there was no extra money for them to think for themselves. Father O had not spoken since Huang, she said that just now, and Ochi was very worried. Okay, Dad, Grandma and Grandpa don't love you, and Mom and I love you. Don't be too sad. It's worth it to try out a family for 20,000 yuan. Okay. Father O hugged the two women she loved the most in her life. Uncle and Auntie, stop hugging. Get in the car. We'll hug you when we get home, Lu Yushi teased. Ochi wiped her tears. Yes, Dad, Mom, let's go home. Mother O's mood darkened. Chi-Chi, have you forgotten? We don't have a home anymore. Mom, yes, we still have a home. Xiaoxi has already helped us get our house and land back through legal channels. Father O and Mother O could not believe what they heard. You got it back? Yes, it's this one. Lu Yushi helped us get it back. Papa O did not look at Lu Yushi properly just now. Now that he was looking at her seriously, this girl really looked more and more attractive. She looked like a good person. Miss, thank you. We really thank you. We will repay you. We will definitely do it. Papa O did not know what words to use to express his excitement. I won't say any more. I've seen it. The house is a little far from here. For convenience, get in the car. Papa O and Mama O had never seen a car in their lives, so they were very timid when they saw it now. Chi-Chi, is this the car box that women often talk about? Yes, that's right. It's Xiaoxi's car. She asked the driver to drive us here this time. Lu Yushi was really convinced that she could do so many things just by getting on the car. Quickly get on the car. We'll talk about it when we get back. It was the same when they came in. After the cars started moving, there was still a large group of children chasing after the parking space, looking like they would not stop until they touched it. They chased from the village to the end of the village, chasing wildly. Chi-Chi, your friends are so rich. They all have car boxes at home. Mother O often heard from others that those who could afford to drive such car boxes were usually wealthy families. They are quite rich. Xiaoxi's father said that he is the richest man in City A. Although they talked about money, none of the sincere people in this family revealed the greed of those people just now. No matter how rich they are, it is still my father's money. I am just a figurehead. Miss Lu, Auntie, just like Ochi, you can call me Xiaoxi. Yes, okay. Xiaoxi, you've seen our family situation. Ochi has been ostracized by the people in the village since she was young. She hasn't had any friends since she was young. Now, I can't believe that you don't dislike our family's Chi-Chi and still want to be friends with her. As Ochi's mother spoke, she felt sad. Auntie, I know what you mean. People aren't high or low. Some people are born in poor families, and some people are born in rich families. It's fate that Ochi and I can be friends. Don't say that. While they were talking, they arrived at the door that Lu Yushi took back for Oyuchi. There were 4 houses built of stone, all connected together. The house in the middle was bigger. It should be the hall, and the small house next to it should be the kitchen. It was absolutely original. When the door was opened, there was a clear stream, surrounded by many small saplings. In short, it was a good place for a vacation. Seeing that they had spent half of their lives in these few houses, Father and Mother Oyu immediately teared up. Chi-Chi, is this real? Can we really live here again? Mom, it's real. What you saw is real. Ochi's guilty heart was finally relieved. Otherwise, if her parents continued to live at Grandma's house, she would never forgive herself for the rest of her life. She looked at Lu Yushi, who was looking around. It was all thanks to Xiaoxi. Otherwise, she would have given up on the idea of taking back the house. There would still be such a happy scene. Hey, Uncle and Auntie were already at the door. Aren't you going to invite me in? Lu Yushi also knew that it was not easy for this family, and she did not want them to reminisce about the past. So she changed the topic. Look at me, I've forgotten everything. But, Xiaoxi, it's been a long time since our family came back. It might be dirty and messy. Father O was worried. Lu Yushi made a big show of it. Then let's clean it up together. Ochi was also motivated by Lu Yushi. Okay, let's do it this way. They did as they were told. Ochi and his family happily cleaned up the house, but Lu Yushi ran out instead. Master Chi, go to the town near here and see if there's... After instructing and watching Master Chi leave, Lu Yushi joined in the cleaning. To be honest, Lu Yushi had never done anything like this before. Now that she was doing it, it took her so much effort to realize that both in this life and her previous life, she was a spoiled child. I'm finally done cleaning up. I'm so tired. Lu Yushi slumped into a chair at the side. You're tired already? Ochi covered his mouth and snickered. Beep. The sound of a horn was heard. Lu Yushi guessed that Qi Shifu had finished what he had asked him to do. Miss, I've finished what you asked me to do. Please take a look. Qi Shifu handed over the list and pointed at the back. It turned out that Lu Yushi had just ordered Qi Shifu to buy furniture and daily necessities. Very good. Let them move in. Xiaoxi, what's wrong? Ochi was puzzled. Nothing. I just asked someone to buy some things. It's nothing. Lu Yushi's modesty was completely before Ochi saw the small truck. Oh my god. Xiaoxi, what are you doing? Hee, it's nothing. I just bought some household appliances. It's nothing. Make way. Don't stop them from moving things. When Lu Yushi packed her things, the first thing she felt when she saw this house was that there was only a table and a few chairs in the hall. There were so few things. Ochi, your parents are getting old. After you go to City A, there will definitely only be the two of them left. So I thought of a way to buy a small TV or something to accompany them to relieve their boredom. More importantly, if Oyuchi became famous at that time, she could also let the two of them watch it on TV and make them happy. Ochi suddenly looked at Lu Yushi with gratitude. She actually didn't think of this. Fortunately, Xiaoxi was careful and helped her think a lot. When Father and Mother O saw that these people were constantly moving things into their own house, they were very puzzled. Chi-Chi, what are you doing? Why are you buying so many things? How much does it cost? Father, Mother, I'll talk to you later. Please let me do something for someone else first. Lu Yushi did not know what to say, so she could only arrange for the goods to be moved. Put the television here. As for the sofa, put over there opposite the television. This is the sofa, the television, the washing machine. Please sign for it. Ochi took a quick glance and slowly signed his name. Chi-Chi, can you tell me now? Andy, it's like this. Before school started, Ochi found a very good job. This is the furniture that the boss gave her in order to promote her. Lu Yushi did not even feel embarrassed when she lied. Is that so? Then our Chi-Chi is really amazing to be able to get the boss's appreciation. Father and Mother O were very pleased. Ochi looked at Lu Yushi with a grateful gaze. Uncle, Annie, do you know how to use these things? Let Ochi teach you. I've asked someone to help me buy good vegetables. I'll let you try my cooking skills. Mother O immediately rejected. How can that be? No matter what, you're still a guest. How can we let you cook? Andy, it's fine. You can try the new pots and pans. If you don't show off, then I won't help you take care of Ochi in City A. All right then. Mother O hesitated for a long time before agreeing. The reason why Lu Yushi said she wanted to cook was that Ochi and the teachers had only asked for a day off. After the meal, they would return to City A. They should take the opportunity to spend more time with each other now. Lu Yushi took the fresh dishes from Master Qi Shifu's hands and immediately went to the smaller kitchen to get busy. Master Qi Shifu still felt that it was incredible that his young mistress could cook. Such a pampered young mistress could actually go to the hall of Lu in the kitchen. It was really amazing. Perhaps it was because she was new here. Lu Yushi was very unfamiliar with the kitchen here. It took her a long time to finish cooking. Let's eat. Lu Yushi brought the dishes to the dining table in the main hall. Everyone, let's eat. She called out to Master Qi Shifu to eat together. Master Qi said that he was not hungry, so he stayed in the car and did not come out to eat. Lu Yushi picked up a piece of fish and placed it in a Mother O's bowl. Annie, help me check your appearance. She looked expectantly at Mother O's comments. Mother O picked it up and put it in her mouth to taste it seriously. It's very delicious. Although it's sea fish after special treatment, the fishy smell has completely disappeared. The meat is fresh, tender, and refreshing. It's really delicious. You're a rich young lady, but you actually know how to cook, and you even cook so well. It's really rare. But she also picked up a piece and tried it. It's really delicious. Mom, you don't know that Xiao Shi is a treasure chest. She knows everything. Every day when I'm with her, there'll be different surprises. You still say that? Xiao Shi knows everything. Why don't you know anything? Ha! A burst of laughter ended the meal. Ochi reluctantly grabbed Mom's hand. Mom, you and Dad are fine at home. I'll come back to see you. You don't have to worry too much about me. Lu Yushi took out the money that she had prepared beforehand from her backpack and handed it to Ochi, then handed it to Ochi's parents. Dad, Mom, take this money. You don't have to worry about your tuition fees. The boss thinks very highly of me, and the salary is very high. It's enough for me to apply for the exam in a few months. You have to spend money to buy something. Don't save money for me, or I will be sad. Ochi also used a white lie to reassure Oyuchi's parents. She knew that once she was gone, it would be a long time before she could come back again, so she was full of reluctance. Ochi's mother quickly stuffed the money back in her hands. No, I can't take your money. You have to dress up in a big city like City. Don't let others look down on you. I can take care of myself without your money. Auntie, please accept it. Otherwise, with Ochi's personality, she won't be able to trust you. In the end, Ochi's mother had no choice but to accept it. All right then, you have to take care of yourself there. I know. Dad knows how to use these electrical appliances. Let him teach you. Don't buy them just to save some money. Do you understand? Father O, yes, I understand. I will take good care of your mother. Don't worry. Okay, then we're leaving. The car slowly drove away. Not only did it take Oyuchi away, but it also brought Oyuchi's parents' greetings. The car drove on the highway. It was very quiet in the car. Xiaoxi, it's been a day. How's your thing going? Lu Yushi closed her eyes to rest. I don't know what the situation is like now. I guess it's still the time to be scolded. Xiaoxi, why aren't you worried at all? Why are you accompanying me back to my hometown? I'm worried for you. Lu Yushi said unhurriedly. There's no rush. This kind of thing can't be rushed. Lu Yushi was really not worried at all. Her thoughts were like this. It was said that good things could not be accomplished, but bad things spread far and wide. She was now using the method of spreading bad news far and wide to spread the word. She wanted others to say that the worse she was, the better the worse the Lu Corporation statement was, the better. On the other side, son, my daughter-in-law is in trouble. Are you going to help her or not? The moment Nuo Rui saw the news report about Lu Yushi on television, she immediately called Heibu. We don't have to help her. With her intelligence and wisdom, she will definitely have the ability to solve such a small problem. If she can't even do such a small thing well, do you think she has the qualifications to be the daughter-in-law of the Hei family? Heibu was very confident about the woman he had taken a fancy to. Oh, all right then, I won't bother about it. However, you have to marry her quickly. Otherwise, she will be married off to someone else. Don't call me Moam. Nuo Rui gave an ultimatum. No rush, this has to be done slowly. Heibu revealed an evil smile. The entrance of the Lu Corporation was filled with reporters, all waiting for Lu Jingming to appear. Look, he's out. The reporters immediately swarmed forward. Chairman Lu, regarding the fight between Lu Qianjin, what do you think? Can you tell us? That's right. Why don't you see Lu Qianjin coming out to apologize? Could it be that she's too afraid to face the audience in front of the television? Chairman Lu, where are you going now? Are you going to deal with the collapse of the Lu Corporation stock? That's right. The Lu Corporation has been ostracized by everyone because of the matter of Lu Qianjin. How are you feeling now? Every question from the reporters hit Lu Jingming's heart. Since he had already trusted Xiao Shi, he had to persevere. Chairman, The Lu Corporation stock has fallen sharply. Many guests at the hotel have also checked out. The evening dress order and many other orders have been returned, Secretary Lu said as he flipped through the book in his hand. Wait, Lu Jingming calmly threw out a word. Now, they could only wait for Xiaoxi's plan. Lu Yuxi and Oyuchi had already returned to the Lu family and were preparing for 7 p.m. When they entered the door, they saw the mother and daughter of the Wang Corporation who were reading their report in the hall. Wang Maiha also saw Lu Yuxi. She looked like she wanted justice. I say, sister, such a big thing has happened, yet you still have the mood to play. If I were you, I would have long hidden. Lu Yuxi narrowed her eyes dangerously. This Wang Maiha was really bold. After not seeing her for a day, she actually dared to challenge her authority. It is precisely because I am not you that I will not hide. Moreover, I have not done it, so I'm not afraid. Wang Maiha stuttered a little. You still have the face to say that. Do you know the current situation of the Lu Corporation? Not only has the stock plummeted, many of the regular customers have also lost confidence in the Lu Corporation. Do you know how sad father is? Lu Yuxi sneered. It was really easy to call him father. Wait until I use you all, then I'll find out the mastermind behind you all. I'll see how you address him. You're still laughing? You can still laugh after causing such a big company to become like this. I think you did it on purpose. I want to tell father and see how father will deal with you. Wang Maiha's provocation escalated. Wang Yin was even more fake. She looked like she was not going to let Wang Maiha say anything, but she secretly wanted Wang Maiha to say more. Lu Yuxi rolled her eyes at the two of them. She pulled Ochi and walked straight to the sofa closest to the television. Come, Ochi, let's sit here. Haven't you been paying attention to my incident? Watch a channel, and the news should be out soon. Lu Yuxi deliberately did not go back to her room to watch, in order to anger the Wang mother and daughter. Hello, everyone. This is the live broadcast channel. I'm lighthearted. Recently, the Lu Corporation's daughter-in-law's fight had become a hot topic. Many people, because of her influence, had even more bad comments about the Lu Corporation. Just now, they received news that the fight between the Lu Corporation's daughter-in-law was fake. Let's take a look at the live interview. When they saw the television report, the Wang mother and daughter widened their eyes. How could this be? Is she asking you what's going on? Lu Yuxi's left corner of her mouth curled up. Lawyer Su, you really did not disappoint me. It seems that you have done it. Remember my people. I will let you know that I, Lu Yuxi, am not someone to be trifled with. Now let's point the camera at the reporter outside. The reporter received, Hello everyone, I am a reporter outside. Standing next to me is Officer Ma from the City Public Security Bureau. He said that he knew the whole process of those photos. Now, give the camera to him. Officer Ma was not afraid of the camera at all, he said boldly. I also saw the news not long ago. I saw that the photo was taken in our police station. I was very confused. I looked carefully at the girl in the photo. I know her. I'm a police officer. I should not know the truth and not say it. So I chose to stand here and testify for her. The reporter asked, Then may I ask, why do you know her? It's like this. That day, we received a call from the police saying that someone had beaten a person not far from a school gate. We immediately went over and saw that Miss Lu was surrounded by a crowd of people. One by one, they glared at her and wanted to go up and beat her up. In the crowd, she looked very soft, but she was not afraid at all. As a police officer, I admire her courage. The reporter asked, What happened after that? After that, we caught a few girls and brought them back to the police station. From their mouths, we learned that they were unhappy with Miss Lu, so they had the idea to beat her up. Later, Miss Lu also went to the police station to take her statement. This was also the reason why she was photographed in the police station. I am a police officer and I serve the people. I will not keep secrets and not tell lies. Please rest assured. When a reporter heard this, he exclaimed, Then does that mean that Miss Lu's fight was fabricated by someone else? Sorry, that's right. Such a good and kind child. Yet she was forcefully reported by the media to such an extent. It's really pitiful. Officer Ma sighed. The reporter faced the camera and reported again. Officer Ma is famous for being honest in the police station. What Officer Ma said just now could not be false, so I feel that there must be someone playing tricks behind the scenes. In order to further verify the facts, we have found the owner of the nightclub, who frequently frequents the nightclub. Hello, boss. Have you seen the girl in the photo? The nightclub owner took a closer look and said, "This girl? I haven't seen her before." The reporter said, "Think about it carefully. Don't you remember her?" "Impossible. I wander around the shop every day. If such a beautiful girl was in my shop, how could I not have any impression of her? So I am sure that I have never seen her before." The boss said it with absolute certainty. "Well, thank you for your cooperation." The reporter politely thanked the witness. I believe that the audience has also heard the testimony of the two witnesses just now. It seems that someone deliberately framed Liu Yushi. Liu Yushi has suffered so much, yet no one has come forward to clarify it. I wonder how much she has suffered. I hope that the audience can see the truth next time and don't let the false facts blind their eyes. All right, let's look at the next piece of news. Xiao Shi, I knew you were innocent. Look, someone has come forward to testify. Ochi was very excited, while Maiha rolled her eyes. She did not expect Liu Yushi to be so capable. Such a big piece of news actually made her break it so easily. She really could not take it lying down. Now that the situation had changed 360 degrees, Wang Maiha also said, "Sister, I am really sorry. I did not know that you were wronged. If I knew, I would not have said this to you. I am sorry. Yes, Xiao Shi, Annie has let you down. I did not discipline Maiha well. Please forgive her this once." Wang Yun and Wang Mai's words made Liu Yushi really disgusted. "Annie Wang, don't be like this. Since my sister didn't do it on purpose, I won't blame her. I'll go upstairs and change my clothes. You guys can continue watching." As she said that, she brought Ochi upstairs. No one knew why Liu Yushi had that sly smile on her face when she went upstairs. Using the power of an outsider to claim that she was wronged was far more aggrieved than crying and saying that she was wronged. She was delicate and pitiful. Her goal had been achieved. Now it was just waiting for the effect. Wang Maiha angrily threw the sofa pillow into the corner. "Mom, look at her. She looks so arrogant. I really can't stand it." Wang Yun immediately looked at her fiercely. "Let me tell you, Liu Yushi is not an idiot. If you want to fight with her, you have to learn to endure." "Mom, then what do you think we should do? What method do you have to treat that wretched girl?" Wang Yun sneered. "Betrayal." "Betrayal? US?" Wang Yun, "If you and I betray her, she will only feel no pain. But if the person closest to her betrays us, her heart will be hurt 100 times over." A conspiracy was being played out proudly by the Wang mother and daughter. "Hello, hello. This is the Liu Corporation. Yes, okay, I will pass on the message." "Hello, hello. This is the Liu Corporation. Yes, I know it's fine. Okay, I will pass on a message for you." The next day, the Liu Corporation received Yuan's incessant calls to apologize. The employees' phones were almost exploding with calls. The people who had originally scolded the Liu Corporation or Liu Yushi all called to apologize. The shares of the Liu Corporation rose by a few percentage points in an instant. The Liu Corporation once again received the support of people. The curses directed at Liu Yushi on the internet all turned into words of apology in an instant. The internet was once again flooded with comments. "Chairman, Miss is indeed amazing. Not only did she easily resolve this storm, but she also increased the credibility and popularity of our Liu Corporation. Our profits are constantly soaring." Shareholder Lin could not describe the excitement in his heart. Liu Zhengming, who had been nervous for a long time, finally let out a smile. "Xiaoxi did not disappoint me. I have embarrassed our old Liu family." The other old shareholders also showed a gratified smile. Chairman Liu had been living a harder life than others since he was young. He had started working hard at the age of 18 and had worked hard step by step to get his company on the right track. He had also married a beautiful and virtuous wife who knew that his wife, who had to accompany him for the rest of his life, would die in an accident, leaving behind only his very young daughter, Liu Yushi. They had originally thought that Liu Yushi would be as outstanding as her mother, who knew that she would go around causing trouble and give Chairman Liu a headache. However, it seemed that Liu Yushi had changed a lot these few times. So many difficult things had been averted by her. It seemed that Lu Yushi had really changed. Chairman Lu had finally endured it. What made them even happier was that the chairman had finally been able to sit firmly in his position. He did not need to let Li Jun and Ma Fongli, these two brats, stare at him covetously. Li Jun and Ma Fongli looked as if they did not believe him. They did not expect this little girl to be so afraid. He had really underestimated her. She had actually escaped another calamity. Secretary Lu knocked on the door and pushed it open. Chairman, Miss just called. What's wrong? What did Xiao Shi say? After this, Lu Jingming paid more attention to every word Lu Yushi said, afraid that he would miss a single word. Miss said that she would hold a press conference. What's going on? Hello, everyone. I am Lu Yushi. I am very happy that I am able to stand here with an innocent identity. I have also seen the news about fighting and frequently entering and leaving nightclubs. I suddenly feel that some things are really innocent. The purpose of my shareholders' meeting this time is to stop everyone from hurting Father's company because of my matter. Father has worked hard to run it, and it will definitely not be bad. Lu Yushi was arranged by Lu Zhengming. A press conference was held in the Lu Corporation's conference room. Although she knew that Lu Yushi was innocent, Lu Yushi was aggrieved and did not defend herself. Instead, she defended the Lu Corporation. This caused the older reporters to feel extremely distressed. Miss Lu, we all know that the Lu Corporation and you were wronged. Don't worry, we will uphold justice for you. We will not let others report about it. Instead, the citizens will also feel sorry for their misunderstanding of you. The conference room was very large and could accommodate a lot of people. There were not only reporters present, but also all the shareholders of the Lu Corporation. Miss Lu, can you tell us how you felt when you saw this news? The reporters' questions were very good. Lu Yushi had also thought that they would ask this question in advance, so she had already thought of an explanation. Lu Yushi gritted her teeth and bit her lower lip. Her eyes were filled with tears as she looked up. She felt as wronged as she could be. This made the cameraman at the scene very excited. I don't know why such a news would suddenly appear. My first feeling when I saw it was that I didn't do it. I really didn't do it. Then have you ever thought about who framed you? That's what led to this situation. Another reporter asked. I have thought about it, of course I have thought about it, but maybe you didn't mean it. Since the matter has already passed, I won't say anything more. I only hope that he won't malign me next time. I will be very grateful to him. Lu Yushi was generous and didn't care about small details. She even won the hearts of the reporters. The reporters started to discuss below. I told you, such a cute and beautiful girl would probably do such a thing when she asks you. We were really wrong. That's right. I don't know how the media would do it. How could they expose such fake news? They would do anything to increase the number of views. That's right. How could such a considerate girl do such a thing? Aren't they shameless? Lu Yushi's considerate and charming attacks were not used wrongly. As expected, the high votes won the approval of the reporters. She had a purpose for this press conference. The next time, those people would definitely not stop looking for bad news about her. The benefit of doing this was that the next time there was such a report, it would only be a matter of time. When the shareholders saw Lu Yushi's performance, they were even more satisfied. They were able to control and release her freely. As expected, she had the rational courage of Chairman Lu. After the press conference ended, Lu Jingming specially instructed Secretary Lu to treat them well. He could not neglect them. There was no other reason. He just felt that they had worked hard and treated them well. As for whether they wrote well or not, Lu Jingming felt that Lu Yushi's performance was enough to give them a good review. Dad, how is the Lu Corporation situation now? Is it getting better? Lu Yushi's expression was extremely serious, causing Lu Jingming to swallow all the words that he wanted to praise her. The current Lu Corporation has already made a comeback. Everything is back, or even better. In front of Lu Yushi, Lu Jingming really felt that he was not as good as her. Dad, why do I feel like there's still one thing that I haven't done, but why can't I remember it? Lu Yushi had been thinking about it since yesterday, but she still could not remember it. Lu Jingming tried his best to recall, but he still couldn't think of anything. What is it? There shouldn't be anything. The Lu Corporation's matters have all been settled, and it seems like only your exam matters are left. No, but I keep feeling that there is, and it's a big matter. As he spoke, his eyes darted around, wanting to see what could remind him of it. Suddenly, he saw the lilies on the table, lilies, mother's favorite flowers. All right, tomorrow is Monday, grandfather's birthday. Speaking of grandfather, Lu Jingming's expression changed. Xiaoxi, you can apply for leave tomorrow and go by yourself. Father has something to do and can't leave. You can help father deliver the gift. Lu Yushi probed. Daddy, are you afraid to go to grandfather's house because of mommy's matter? Ever since Xiaoxi's mother died, Lu Jingming no longer had the courage to go anywhere. At that time, although the Shui family strongly opposed him and Xiaoxi's mother being together, his wife was extremely willing to beg, and in the end, they finally agreed. He originally thought that he would take good care of her, but who knew that he would let her die unexpectedly. At his wife's funeral, old Master Shui and Madame Shui's expressions were unforgettable. He did not have the face to face them again. He really did not. Dad, it's been so long. Things have already passed. Why are you still treating yourself like this? Mom's death really has nothing to do with you. Don't feel guilty anymore. If you keep refusing to see me like this, Grandpa and Grandma will only hate you even more. Now that my daughter is gone, even my son-in-law has not come to see me. Is this reasonable? Lu Yushi only wanted to persuade her father to go with her. She hoped that the knot in her father's heart for so many years could be opened, and that he did not have to suppress himself so much. However, in this life, Lu Yushi was also not welcomed in Grandpa's house. Grandpa and Grandma accepted her only after her father's death. After her mother passed away, her grandfather and grandmother tried their best to groom her to be the first mother. However, in her previous life, she was pampered and spoiled. She did not put these things in her eyes at all. She even broke her mother's favorite ceramic cup from then on. Her grandfather no longer welcomed her. Gradually, her father and her became farther and farther away from her grandfather and grandmother. After her father passed away, her grandfather and grandmother once again accepted her as their father. She took over the company and worked hard to learn how to manage the company. Her proud and complacent personality faded away. Her grandfather and grandmother loved her very much and could not bear to let her suffer a little. Xiaoxi, your mother is so outstanding. I did not take good care of her. I really deserve to die. Why didn't I die? Your mother's death. How sad your grandparents must be. If I were the one who should have died, they would not have to be so sad. This way, they would not want to see me. These painful memories made Lu Jingming want to hug his head and cry. Lu Yushi grabbed Lu Jingming's hand and gave him a comforting smile. Dad, don't worry. There's still me. Let's go and ask for Grandpa and Grandma's forgiveness, okay? Yeah, that's good too. Then go and choose a gift. I still have some work to do, so I can't accompany you. Got it, Dad. In fact, she had already made plans. Now, she just needed to find someone to accompany her to choose a set of clothes and accessories. This person was none other than Xiaoran. Hey Xiaoran, it's Sunday. What are you doing? Come with me to a place. Old Master Shui's 80th birthday was very grand. Although he was 80 years old, his body was still very strong. This time, he invited many important people, including the military and business world. There were even high-ranking officials and leaders from other cities. Many people were desperate to come in and have a look. Why would so many important people gather at a mere birthday party? It turned out that old Master Shui was a famous military student in the battlefield when he was young. At such a young age, he risked being opposed by his family to study medicine. In the end, he secretly signed up as a military doctor. He followed the battle team to save lives and help the injured. After fighting for days, the injured came in batches after batches. They did not eat or drink. Instead, they used up all their medical supplies. Taking advantage of the chaos, they almost ran out of medical personnel. Without exception, Old Man Shui also became a deserter. The enemy's war was too terrifying. There were countless casualties. His brothers fell one by one. The brigade commander who led the army to fight was accidentally shot. The medical personnel all ran away. In the face of a great enemy, they were practically in despair. However, at this moment, Old Man Shui returned to the military camp with a big bag of things on his back. You bastard, you actually ran away from the army. How dare you come back? I'll kill you. On the battlefield, the first thing that could not be tolerated was surrender. The second thing that could not be tolerated was deserters. Old Master Schwer, returning at this time, was clearly courting death. Although he was injured, the brigade commander still looked at Old Master Schwer rationally. He did not look like a deserter. Ernio, stop. He is not a deserter. Look at the things he took. Ernio was similarly shocked. Medicine bombs. Where did you go to get these things? I took advantage of the enemy and our army being relaxed during the war. Last night, I swam across the river overnight and sneaked into the enemy's interior. I searched for a long time before I found these things. I was almost discovered. Oh my God, you are too smart. What military doctor? Just like me, you signed up for war. Ernio, who had a bad attitude just now, immediately changed his attitude. The brigade commander also showed a pretty good expression. Apart from some things, there are also good things. Old Man Schwess said while panting. Good things? What good things? Ernio was the most excited when it came to good things. Outside, after saying that, he found something to disinfect the brigade commander and stop the bleeding. Since it was his right arm, he temporarily bandaged it up. Ernio ran out to take a look. When he came back, his attitude became angry again. Schwa, you lied to me again. Didn't you say that there are still good things outside? Why didn't I see anything? Ernio, the good thing I said is what you imagine to be driving things, but that good thing. Schwa, let me tell you, I've never studied before. Don't keep me in suspense, or I'll cripple you. Ernio hated it when people said things he couldn't understand. Last night, I secretly pushed all 3 of the enemy's gasoline barrels into the river and let them float all the way across the river to bring them back. Why didn't you take more good things? Why did you take a few broken gasoline barrels? Ernio said in confusion. The brigade commander stopped him and let him continue. I was thinking, didn't we take a big barrel of gasoline from the enemy last time? When the time comes, we will divide the gasoline evenly among the other 3 barrels and put a long string bomb on it. When the time comes, the power will definitely be doubled. Later, it was only because of Old Master Schwez's intelligence and bravery that he won a great victory. At the same time, he was also appreciated by the brigade commander. Other than following the army to treat him, he also came up with ideas to win battles repeatedly. The deeds of Old Master Schwer reached the ears of the commander. He was awarded the Bravest Warrior Award at a young age. This was also the reason why later generations respected him. Many military officers were proud of his deeds and did not become deserters. At critical moments, they risked their lives to steal medicine. Old Master Schwer, congratulations. I brought my whole family here to congratulate you. Old Master, he was also one of Old Master Schwer's good friends, but he was only 6 years younger than Old Master Schwer. Good. It's good that you're here. Welcome, welcome. Fuzi put the gift aside and greeted Tang, Jing in unison. Hello, Old Master Schwer. Hello, Old Madam Schwer. Good, all good. Old Madam Schwer said happily, as if she had almost forgotten that she was not the main character today. Wow, the child's cry was very loud. It made Old Madam Schwer very happy. Aya, what's wrong? Are you hungry? You just had a full moon and you came to my place to cause trouble? Then when you grow up in the future, you'll be even worse. Isn't that right? This kid loves to cry. He probably ate it, so he's better than his father. Old Madam, he laughed loudly. Old Madam Schwer looked at the little baby worriedly and asked, I heard from others that something happened when the child was born. Is it all right now? Madam, his eyes instantly turned red. It's all right. The doctor said that everything is very healthy. If it wasn't for a little girl who was skilled in medicine at that time, not only did she help her daughter-in-law deliver the baby, but she also saved the little baby. I don't know what I would have done. All right, stop crying. Everything is in the past. Aren't you healthy now? As long as you're healthy, as long as you're healthy. Old Madam Schwer comforted her. Dad, an anonymous gift was just sent over. I suspect that it's a bomb. Do you want to go and take a look? Schwer, it looked like a disaster was about to happen. You're always so reckless. When I see that, who would dare to marry you? You don't look like your sister at all. You're for a well-bred family. Old Madam Schwer was stunned by her own words. Shui immediately changed the topic. Mom, why are you spouting nonsense? I'll definitely get married. Hello, Uncle He. Hello, Auntie He. Hello, Brother He. Hello, Annie He. And hello, you little darling. Shui finished his greeting in one breath and was not at all restrained by these old acquaintances. Little darling, what's your name? Shui teased happily. Tang Jingjing looked at little darling and said sweetly, your big name is He Bai, and your little name is In. It's to thank that little girl. And In. And it's so nice to hear. Look, it hasn't been long, and has become a great beauty. She's not any worse than you, old Madame Shui. The usually serious old He actually joked. Not at all. I'm almost 25, and I'm already an old lady, old Madame Shui replied politely. Mom, how can you talk about your daughter like that? Shui pouted unhappily. All right, look at you guys. What anonymous gift did you say just now? Where is it? Oh, it's here. Shui picked it up casually from the side. Elder He looked at the parcel on Elder Shui's phone and was shocked. Brother Shui, did you offend someone recently? Elder Shui was puzzled. Huh? Why do you say that? Look at the mark on your phone. It's the exclusive mark of a gang. Elder He did not dare to joke and explained worriedly. Elder Shui frowned. I, Shui Dinkoin, have never offended anyone. If I were to say that someone wanted to harm me, I wouldn't believe it at all. Old Madame Shui was a little worried. Could it really be like what he said? Could it really be a bomb? That's impossible. I, Shui Dinkoin, have heard of many bombs in my life. This isn't some kind of bomb, but who exactly is the gang you're talking about? Elder He explained, the gang isn't just one person. It's a gang with a large number of people. Although the gang is a gang, up until now, it hasn't been recorded by the police. It seems to only be an arms business. However, I think it's definitely not that simple. The leader of the gang is a person called Heidi. This person's identity has yet to be found out. I see, but I don't know this so-called gang. And I'd like to see what kind of big gift this is. Old Master Shui was very open-minded. He had to see whatever he said he wanted to see, so the others didn't stop him. When he opened it, there was actually a long box inside. What was it with a puzzled heart? Old Master Shui opened it. Isn't this a long-lost painting of the Tang dynasty? This thing is priceless. Old Master, he was shocked again and again. Old Master Shui also didn't expect it to be a long-lost painting of the Tang dynasty. He had been looking for this painting for a long time, but he couldn't find it. Now it actually appeared here. It was really unexpected. To be honest, he was both surprised and excited at the same time. I really need to study this thing properly. I'll take it up and put it away first. You guys can do whatever you want. Haha, look at how happy he is. Elder He and Old Master Shui had been good brothers for many years. He knew what Elder Shui's every move meant. On the other side, the Black Tribe was holding a red wine glass and looking down at the night scene in front of them. There was a slight smile at the corner of their lips. Little Vixen, I've given your dearest grandfather a big present. The faint smile didn't seem to last long and quickly disappeared into the darkness. Black Tribe, Madam bought a set of A.O. Ying's gown and accessories yesterday. She's probably planning to perform something at Old Master Shui's birthday banquet. As for the present, it doesn't seem like she bought anything. Ling Hu Jing's sudden appearance, it didn't scare the Black Tribe at all, as if they already knew that he was coming. Prepare the clothes. He wanted to see what this little woman was up to. Lu Yushi, let me tell you, I'm very angry. Yang Ran said gloomily. Why are you angry when you're fine? Why should I call the homeroom teacher and tell him that I can easily apply for leave whenever I need it? If I apply for leave, I'll have to ask my ancestors for 18 generations, and I won't even be able to apply for leave. I can come out with just a word from you. They were both students, so why was there such a difference in treatment? Because my grades are good. Lu Yushi's words almost made Yang Ran fly into a rage. Yang Ran gritted her teeth. So what if my grades are good? Lu Yushi heard it, but pretended to scare her. What? What did you just say? I didn't hear it. Say it again. What? Did I say anything? I didn't think so. I just asked you. Are you nervous now that we're here? I'm not nervous. She was actually very nervous, which was why she wanted to pull Yang Ran along. You said you're not nervous. Why are you shaking if you're not nervous? Mother Yang and Mother Lu had been good friends since they were young, so Yang Ran came here quite often. Lu Yushi was fooled and looked at her own hand. Where am I shaking? All right, I'm just teasing you. Hurry up and go in, or it'll be over soon. Lu Yushi and Yang Ran were both very beautiful, cute, and elegant. As soon as they entered the banquet, they became the focus of everyone's attention. Look, these two girls are really pretty and elegant. I wonder which family's daughter they are from. Especially look, the girl in the white dress is really beautiful. Wait a minute. Why do I feel that she looks so familiar? All right, I remember now. The fight incident, going into the nightclub at such a young age, and so on. Isn't she the main protagonist of the news, the daughter of the Lu Corporation? Lu Yushi had held a press conference to clarify the matter, but it seemed that very few people had watched it. The rich ladies and ladies of the rich families only cared about dressing up all day. They did not have the time to watch it. The businessmen were always managing their own businesses, so they did not have the time to watch it. There were also officials who were busy dealing with state affairs, so they did not have the time to watch it. The reason why they knew about the fight was probably because they were bored and turned on the television to watch it. They probably only watched the part where they were wronged in the beginning and did not watch the latter part. Fighting and getting into and out of nightclubs. She's so young, yet she doesn't learn how to behave. How uncivilized. Who are her parents? Why didn't they educate her? I really don't know how she got here. A rich lady said unhappily. She was just praising her elegance. I think she was just faking it. A woman's gossiping ability was always better than Newsweek. In just a short while, almost everyone present knew about it, and they even treated Lu Yushi as the focus. Xiaoxi, why are these people looking at us? Is it because my dress doesn't fit? Yang Ran looked at the people around her and felt goosebumps. No, I heard some noises from a distance just now. Most of them were fighting or something like that. They should be talking about me. You'd better stay away from me, or else you might get involved. Lu Yushi joked calmly. Ah, I see. Then let her do it. We're good friends after all. Lu Yushi and Yang Ran walked around for a long time. Finally, they saw old Master Xue in the crowd. Grandpa Xue. Hello, Grandma Xue. Yang Ran greeted sweetly. Grandpa, Grandma Xue. This long-lost address made her excited for a long time. Old Master Xue, who was really entertaining guests, looked at Lu Yushi when he heard the voice. His expression instantly turned ugly. I thought it was someone else. It turns out to be old Master Xue's granddaughter. She actually fought and got into fights. She doesn't look like Xue Yixuan in the past at all. How could Xue Yixuan close her eyes in the underworld? The crowd began to discuss again. However, it was this discussion that old Master Xue heard all of it. Xiaoxi, you're finally willing to come to Grandma's house. Don't you know how much Grandma has missed you over the past few years? Old Madame Xue cried the moment she saw Lu Yushi. Grandfather? Lu Yushi looked at her grandfather, who had a serious expression on his face. She was not sure if her grandfather would forgive her now. Old Master Xue said angrily, HMPH, how dare you fight? You've embarrassed the entire Xue family. Although she said that, Lu Yushi knew that her grandfather loved her. It was just that she could not find anything in a short period of time and could not bring herself to back down. Grandfather, I don't care if you believe it or not. I want to tell you that I, Lu Yushi, don't think that I'm the kind of person that they say I am. I will never embarrass my father or the Xue family. I will never let my mother's perfect life have a stain like me. Lu Yushi said very seriously it was definitely not just for show. They were still biological granddaughters after all. Old Master Xue's heart softened immediately. It had been a few years since they last met. He indeed did not know Lu Yushi's personality, but judging from her sincere attitude just now, he definitely trusted her. Grandfather Xue, this is Xiaoxi's gift to you. Yang Ran handed the thing that she was holding to old Madame Xue. She knew that if old Master Xue took it, he would not be able to pull down his face. She was afraid that he would get angry, so she gave it to old Madame Xue. Old Madame Xue unceremoniously opened the gift. Xiaoxi's gift must be seen. Eh? The old man doubtfully took over. Old Master Xue was particularly interested in calligraphy and painting. After taking a glance at Lu Yushi, he coughed lightly and unfolded it unnaturally. On it was a line of large characters. Yesterday is gone. Tomorrow will continue, past and present. This is a sentence that I wrote with my own hands and came up with. When he said this, old Master Shue's expression was one of extreme disbelief. Lu Yushi continued, "Grandfather, when I was very young, you taught me and wanted me to be as outstanding as Mother, but I was so ignorant of your intentions. I went against you everywhere and even smashed the ceramics that Mother made with her own hands. At that time, I was really insensible. From then on, I felt very guilty and felt sorry for Mother, so I practiced calligraphy in my room every day so that I could be half as good as Mother." Actually, this was not written by Lu Yushi when she was young. It was only after her grandfather passed away that Lu Yushi tried hard to recall everything that her grandfather had taught her. She did not want her grandfather to be disappointed in her again after he passed away. "Then tell me, what do you mean by this sentence?" Lu Yushi's eyes dimmed for a moment. "Grandfather, actually this sentence is written about my attitude towards my life now. What I want to express is that all the pain from yesterday has passed, and tomorrow's road will continue one step at a time. And the last two words mean to cherish the day that is about to end." Old Master Shue did not expect his unruly and willful granddaughter, who had always been a missy, to have such an understanding and talent. If what you said is true, then what you know and understand now is not easy. "Grandfather, I know that I was not worthy of your education in the past, but now I really work hard and seriously study, trying to catch up with my mother's footsteps. Old Shue, your granddaughter didn't do it on purpose. Don't keep a straight face. You'll scare her later." Old Master Shue's attitude finally softened. "Actually, when I saw your handwriting just now, I could already tell that you've surpassed your mother in this aspect. Although your mother's handwriting is good-looking and has learned my essence, it's just following the steps. It doesn't have the vigor of your handwriting. Your handwriting has a special feeling, making people feel as if they're writing under sadness. I can even feel the suffocating feeling in your every word." Yes, she was indeed panting heavily in her previous life. She practiced her writing under the pressure and sadness, and perhaps she had some feelings. At that time, she did not know Wang Mai's true identity. She was responsible for taking care of her and managing the company. Her family members left one by one. She held her sadness and forced herself to continue writing. "I'm sorry, Grandpa. Please forgive my willfulness and ignorance at that time. Xiaoxi will definitely study hard in the future." Child, at that time, Grandpa did not intend to ignore you. He just wanted you to repent properly. I did not expect you to hate Grandpa for so many years. Why didn't you take a look at the two of us who are so old? Grandpa was very guilty. Child, actually, it's been so long. We don't blame your father anymore. If he has the heart, let him come back and take a look. Grandma, Dad is actually already here. He just sneaked out of Mom's room. Sai, let him be. Yishuan has left for so long. His career is so successful, but he didn't remarry. This shows his sincerity. Actually, he doesn't feel good about your mom either. Grandma sighed. Xiaoxi, you haven't come back for so long. I'll take this opportunity to introduce you to everyone, Grandpa suggested. Okay. Hello, everyone. Thank you for taking the time to attend my birthday banquet today. Grandfather Shue's voice successfully attracted everyone's attention. I'm here to thank everyone. Also, there's one more thing. I'll take this opportunity to introduce you. This is the daughter of the eldest daughter, Shue Yishuan. Lu Yushi has never lived at home. Few people in the outside world know about her, so everyone should take care of this child. Grandfather Shue pointed at Lu Yushi, who was below the stage. Lu Yushi walked up the stairs slowly. Her long white dress tugged at her legs, making her look very beautiful. Hello, everyone. My name is Lu Yushi. I hope that everyone can take good care of me. Lu Yushi's movements were elegant, completely fitting of her current identity. The person who had been gossiping about Lu Yu and had not stopped before continued. Old Master Shue, this granddaughter of yours looks very familiar. I wonder if she appeared in a news fight? The people below the stage started to discuss. So this girl is Old Master Shue's granddaughter. To do such a thing, she is completely tarnishing the reputation of the Shue family. Old Master Shui continued. I have not seen your so-called news, nor do I know what it says about my granddaughter. However, my Schwedinkun's granddaughter is definitely not that kind of person. I absolutely believe in her. Old Master Shui, it's not that we are targeting Miss Lu, but we just want you to know that something like this has happened. Lu Yushi was about to say something else when a piece of white cloth fell from the back of the crowd. Then, the news that clarified her identity began to play. Everyone looked back, but Lu Yushi was looking for something in the crowd. She did not have this plan, so it was inevitable that this thing would surprise people. Who was helping her? After reading it, Lu Yushi knew what it meant to act according to the wind. I just thought that old Master Shui's granddaughter was definitely not this kind of person. See, I'm not wrong, am I? Yes, I think so too. Lu Yushi was convinced. Since everyone is here, I plan to give grandfather a special gift in front of everyone. A special gift. Grandfather Shui was puzzled. At this time, Lu Zhengming, who had agreed beforehand, carried Shui Yixuan's guzheng down. When he saw Grandfather Shui, he was nervous. Dad! Lu Yushi went down the stage and took the guzheng from Lu Zhengming's hand. She played a support point and said, Everyone, this is the gift I want to give. Please keep quiet. Lu Yushi took a deep breath and relaxed her hands. The pleasant music immediately sounded. Old Master Shui was so surprised that he could not recover from his shock for a long time. Isn't this Yixuan's favorite song? How could her granddaughter? Lu Yushi focused on the zither in front of her. The long dress she chose was indeed more beautiful under the contrast of the zither. Her hair was all coiled up, making her even more dignified and generous. The audience naturally could not help but sigh. You don't say. This granddaughter of the Shui family doesn't have a beautiful face. Even her musical talent is exactly the same as Shui Yixuan's. As expected of Shui Yixuan's daughter. Indeed, she has the style of her past, or even stronger. As expected of a woman from Heibu. Indeed, she is both talented and beautiful. An unsociable voice sounded from the corner. Hey Dee, there's a change in America. After Ling Hu Jing received a phone call, his originally cold face became even colder. Little woman, it looks like I'll have to excuse myself. When the song ended, Lu Yushi received a warm round of applause. All right, now that I've finished reading my presents, please feel free to help yourselves. Old Master Shui dismissed everyone, only wanting to know the doubts in his heart. In the study room, Old Master Shui, Old Madam Shui, Shui Yi, and the Lu father and daughter stared at each other. Dad, why did you ask us to come up and not speak? What do you want? Shui Yi could not stand such silence. Xiao Shi, Grandpa wants to ask you, how do you know your mother's song? Grandpa, this song was taught to me by my mother. My mother told me that this song is for Grandpa, and Grandpa loves this song the most. After teaching me a lot, I will know it. Lu Yushi did not lie this time. It was exactly what she said. It's okay. Grandpa is just excited to hear this song. Dad, why did you call us up for such a small matter? Are you kidding us? You don't know that there are many handsome men here today. Do you want me to get married? Shui Yi was very impatient. Of course I want to, but since your brother-in-law is here, don't you want to hear what he has to say? Old Master Shui really could not stand his daughter's infatuation. Yes, to his sister's death, Shui Yi's shock was not small either. From the moment she was born, her sister had been tormenting her to the bone. Now that her sister had suddenly disappeared, she really could not accept it. Lu Zhengming suddenly knelt down. Dad, Mom's sister, I'm sorry. I promised you that I would take good care of Yixuan, but I didn't take good care of her. I'm sorry. Old Madam Shui was a kind person. The moment Lu Zhengming knelt down, all the complaints had disappeared. All right, stop kneeling. Get up and speak. Brother-in-law, although I do blame you for my sister's death, it has nothing to do with you. Don't blame yourself. This time, Shui Yi took everyone seriously. All right, get up. We have already forgiven you for Yixuan's death. We're just angry. After Yixuan left, you and Xiao Shi never came back to see me, your grandfather. I really want to scold you. Old Master Shui's attitude was serious, but his tone was very funny. Dad, I know I was wrong. In the future, if I have time, I will bring Xiaoxi over here. That's more like it. All right, everyone stop standing here stupidly. Go down and invite the guests. Family ties were hard to sever. Just like that, the Liu father and daughter were forgiven. This time, the He family was clearly here. Why couldn't they meet Liu Yushi actually? The little grandson was crying so badly that the He family felt sorry for him. In the end, they all went home to see their little baby. Grandpa's birthday party was over, but a new wave of events was welcomed. Why are you all looking at me like that? In the school, Liu Yushi was completely surrounded. Student Liu, it seems like you said that you wanted to tutor us. Now, look, the college entrance examination is the day after tomorrow. Where's the tutor you promised? Yang Ran took the lead to cause trouble again. Haha, I just have too many things to do and forgot about this. Forget? What kind of joke is this? You can forget about this too. Do you know how many lies are under your control? Do you have the heart to see us being pawned one by one? Yang Ran's acting skills exploded. She took the lead and let her classmates surround her tightly. It could be said that she almost suffocated to death. All right, you guys are really too much. I already said that I forgot. Also, Liu Yushi deliberately paused and looked at Yang Ran. Also, how could someone not know whether I have time or not? Yang Ran coughed awkwardly. Aya, what's the point of saying so much? The exam is the day after tomorrow. If you don't help us with the tutoring, it will really be too late. The students looked like they were looking at her with anticipation. She swallowed her saliva. If I help you with the tutoring now, to be honest, it will really be too late. A male student stretched his head towards Liu Yushi with a gloomy expression. Late? You're just saying it's too late now. Do you want me to die? My mother said that if I fail the college entrance exam, I can just die outside. If I die in front of your house, I'll be watching you every day. Smack! Io, why did you hit me? The male student covered his head in pain. Who do you want to scare to death with your stupid look? Can't you wait for Xiaoxi to finish her sentence? Xiaoxi, tell us. We're listening. Yang Ran knew what kind of person Liu Yushi was. She would definitely fight a battle that she was not confident in. So she would probably have more things to say later. All right, it's up to you to be a lackey. What I mean is that it's too late for tutoring now, but if I help you guys catch up on the main points and tell you some more commonly used formulas, you guys should be more confident. However, I've already made it clear in advance that everyone's comprehension and cognitive abilities are different. So if you can't get into a good university, you're not allowed to hang around my house. Liu Yushi said the question very seriously. Aya, that won't happen. How could I possibly do that? Even if I fail the exam, I definitely won't do it. The male student who had just said that he was on the verge of death rolled his eyes. All right then. Since that's the case, let's do it tonight. It just so happens that we don't have to study late tonight. Let's all come to my house tonight. It should be more convenient. Ah, Student Liu, you want to invite us to your house as guests? That would be so embarrassing. What am I going to wear tonight? A suit? Or casual clothes? Yeah, I'm so excited. Student Liu is the school belle. Now that you've invited me to her house, I really have to dress up properly. The male student's words made Yang Ran roll her eyes. Hey, I say, pay attention. You're inviting the entire class, not just you, but also... Yang Ran could not help but want to roar. Do you think you're so excited to meet your parents? You're even wearing a suit and tie. Do you want to drive there in a wedding car and marry Xiaoxi while you're at it? Ah, then how embarrassing. Can I? The boy's shamelessness successfully made Liu Yushi laugh. Don't joke around. It's just that if you don't go to my house tonight, we won't be able to find a suitable place. Even if the school agrees to let us stay in the school, we can't be so high profile. Speaking of being selfish, if we cram in here, it'll be easy for others to hear about it. By then, other people's thoughts will be more active than yours, and you'll have many more competitors. Liu Yushi had considered everything thoroughly. Everyone nodded in agreement. Liu Yushi flipped open her math textbook and looked at it. There's still a lot of time in the day. I'll show you some formulas. You must remember them by heart. You definitely can't forget them, but they're very useful. The male student came out to cause trouble again. Don't worry. You won't forget them even if you die. You'll only bring them down. Don't cause trouble. Pay attention to it. It's best if you can memorize the examples beside the formulas. That way, your chances will be higher. Wang Maiha and the other students passed by Lu Yushi's classroom. When they saw Lu Yushi pointing out the key points for them, they sneered and said, "Didn't you just get first place in a few games? What's there to be smug about? I think the bottom class is struggling to survive." Wang Maiha looked at Lu Yushi hatefully. "Lu Yushi, for the graduation exam, I'll let you know what the bottom of life is." Ding dong, ding dong. "Mother Hu, I brought my classmates here. Where is Xiao Shi?" "It's Miss Yang. The miss is upstairs." Wow, I only know that Lu Yushi's family is rich. I didn't expect her to be so rich. Look at the decorations in this house. Who is she trying to scare to death? The classmate said what he was thinking without any exaggeration. "Country bumpkin, do you know the surname of the most powerful group in City A?" That person replied, "The LU group. You don't even know this?" Suddenly, he reacted as well. "Ah, the Lu Corporation, Lu Yushi." "Miss Yang, our miss said that before the tutorial, there was a requirement that the students who got the last 3 places in the next assessment would not have the chance to be here." Everything that Mother Hu could say was taught by Lu Yushi, word by word. Assessment? What assessment? What is Xiao Shi keeping us in suspense again? Yang Ran was really getting more and more confused about Lu Yushi. Mother Hu continued, "Everyone, please follow me." Although they were confused, the students still followed them. Perhaps the learning methods of the powerful people were different, as long as they did not let themselves be in the last 3 places. After turning left and right, Mother Hu brought them to a relatively small room. In the room, there was a projector that Lu Yushi had specially asked someone to install for her to learn. This was something that she had read from a Western textbook in her previous life, and she had used it for a while. The effect was quite good. "Okay, now everyone please find a seat that you like and sit down." Mother Hu then followed Lu Yushi's instructions to do the next step. Seeing that the students had found a seat, Mother Hu turned off the lights in the room. "Wow, it's so dark. What are you doing?" The female student grabbed the other student's hand in fear of the dark. "Hey, why are you grabbing me? You gave me a fright." The visual darkness caused a commotion among the students. "All right, stop arguing. Let's see what Xiao Shi is planning for us. She naturally has her reasons for doing this. Everyone, stop arguing." Yang Ran instead calmly maintained order. Mother Hu was not young anymore. Her vocabulary was too big, and she had forgotten what Lu Yushi wanted her to do. The maid at the side looked at her troubled expression and continued her sentence. She turned on the projector. "Please take a look at the projector. There will be 120 English words in it. Regardless of whether you have seen these words or not, it will be played at a rate of 30 times per minute. You don't have a notebook or a pen. You must use your best ability to memorize a limited number of words within half an hour so that you don't end up in the bottom 3. What? 30 words in a minute? How is it possible for us to memorize them when there's no pen or paper?" The moment the question was asked, there was immediately doubt. "Right? Student Lu, aren't you forcing us? It's impossible." The maid continued, "You only have 2 minutes to prepare." A male student also calmed down. "Students, don't complain anymore. Think about the pressure your parents put on you for the college entrance exam. What is this pressure? Calm down and try to challenge yourself. Even if you're unlucky enough to be in the last 3 places, you've at least tried your best, haven't you?" Perhaps the words parents hit the nail on the head of everyone's heart. Everyone seemed to have quieted down, as if they were trying their best to adapt to this environment. "Begin." The moment the order was given, almost everyone went into a state of mind. Nanny Hu, the maids, and the others also left, giving them the appropriate space. Perhaps they were too engrossed in it, as no one seemed to notice Lu Yushi, who had opened the door a little. Lu Yushi looked at the serious crowd with satisfaction. It seemed that her plan was not bad. The reason why she did this was not a test. The test was just a pretense that Lu Yushi threw out. Her real goal was to quickly memorize English words. Her tutoring had already begun. Half an hour seemed very slow to Lu Yushi, but to the people in the room, it passed faster than any other time. Although the projection ended, Lu Yushi did not turn on the lights immediately. Instead, she continued to observe them in the dark. Lu Yushi's reason for not turning on the lights was very simple. The human brain could remember many things, but it also needed time to digest them. Therefore, Lu Yushi planned to give them 5 minutes to digest them. The students tried their best to recall all the words just now. Rather than recalling them, it was better to use the word struggle to express it. 5 minutes later, Lu Yushi turned on the lights. How is it? It looks like you remember it well. Xiaoxi, what exactly are you up to? Yang Ren could not think of it, so she asked directly. Lu Yushi did not answer. Instead, she gave him task. From the beginning, count to 20 now. The students were even more confused. Lu Yushi, why did you ask us to count again? What if we forgot to count the words later? Don't worry about it. Just count. After that, we will start the test. Lu Yushi asked her to count so that they could count themselves. Lu Yushi did not want them to only have a momentary memory, so she deliberately used counting to mess them up. Lu Yushi gave the maid a look. The maid handed the paper and pen to everyone. Have you finished counting? Now, I'll pass the paper to you. 120 words. Start your brain and see how many you can write. After counting, the students stared at the white paper in front of them in a daze, not knowing how to start. At this moment, they could not remember any words. Their minds were completely blank. You don't remember, right? Then let me remind you. The first word and letter on the screen is P. Perhaps it was because of Lu Yu's reminder. Everyone was suddenly enlightened as they grabbed their pens and started writing wildly. This scene was what Lu Yushi had hoped for. After 15 minutes, everyone stopped writing. It was unknown if they could not think anymore or if they had finished writing. Lu Yushi called for the servants again. Now, put away all the black pens in their hands and hand out the red pens. Everyone really could not understand Lu Yushi's unexpected actions. They simply could not be bothered to understand and just did as she said. All right, everyone, I'll play it again now. You can modify it yourselves. Look at how many of you are right. How many of you are wrong? Where are you wrong? How many of you are missing? During the process of modifying themselves, many of the students had different expressions. They did not know if it was good or bad. When the projector played the last word, Lu Yushi seemed to hear the sound of excitement. How is this possible? The male student looked at the red corrections in front of him in disbelief. He could not believe it at all. He was already stunned by the process of modifying just now. How is this possible? How'd he do it? Yang Ran, why did you hit me again? Don't you know that I will be in pain? Yang Ran rolled her eyes. How can you say that? What do you mean by not being human? You ingrate. Xiaoxi taught us so well, but you actually said that she was not human. Do you think she should be hit? Everyone replied unanimously, yes. Woo-woo. All of you are bullying me. Lu Yushi, you have to stand up for me. The happy banter allowed the nervous crowd to relax quite a bit. Hello. I heard from the servants that my classmate is here, so I came to take a look. The arrival of the uninvited guest made Yang Ran and Lu Yushi's smile freeze on her face. It's Wang Maiha. Why is she here? Lu Yushi's eyes narrowed slightly. She really could not understand what she was trying to do. I'm sorry to disturb everyone. I heard that my sister is having class here, so I came to take a look. It can't be that I'm disturbing her, right? Wang Maiha was obviously there on purpose, but she pretended not to be on purpose, which made Yang Ran really angry. Miss Wang, you really hit the nail on the head. We will be disturbed by you. Why don't you go somewhere cool and stay there? Yang Ran deliberately increased the volume of her words. Being refuted in public, Wang Maiha's expression changed. I'm sorry, I didn't know. Sorry to disturb you. Lu Yushi did not intervene. She also did not want to see Wang Maiha disturbing her mood here. She turned around and was about to leave when the male student opened his mouth again. Wait, you said that your sister is here? Who is your sister? Yang Ran really wanted to slap this student to death. If you don't speak, no one will treat you as a mute. Shut up for me. As soon as the male student asked, Lu Yushi immediately felt that something was wrong. She finally knew the purpose of Wang Maiha coming here. She was waiting for the male student to say this sentence. Using this sentence, she set her identity as her sister. This Wang Maiha was indeed cunning. My sister? My sister is... Palaliuxi did not think too much about the right and wrong. In a moment of desperation, she grabbed the black pens at the side and threw them on the ground. Wow, Xiaoxi, what are you doing? You scare me to death. Yang Ran was very good at covering up for Lu Yushi. She was indeed Lu Yushi's good friend. I just want to start early. Student Wang, since you're not a student of this class, you can go out first. We're going to start studying. Lu Yushi directly gave the order to leave. She did not care who she was. Yes, Student Wang, why don't you go back first? Our studies are not good. We're going to fight to the death at the last moment. If your results are good, don't stay here anymore. We only want to enter university. The students' voices were very urgent. It was not an exaggeration at all. Lu Yushi's first test for them had already made them unable to believe it. She was still hoping that she could enter a good university and not let her parents down. Wang Maiha was also very angry because of these few words. If it were any other time, she would definitely teach her a lesson. This was her home. Why should she be chased away? But today, Lu Yushi was here. She did not dare to show off. All right then. Sorry to disturb everyone. I'm leaving. You guys learn. You guys learn. You guys learn. These repeated words were enough to show her unwillingness. Wang Maiha's unwillingness was Lu Yushi's happiness. All right, she's gone. Now, let's start a new round of tutoring. Mom, you didn't know just now. I'm so angry. Lu Yushi, that be *TCH, actually embarrassed me in public. Frustrated, Wang Maiha went to Wang Yun's room to throw a tantrum again. I told you not to provoke Lu Yushi, but you just didn't listen. How are you a match for that be *TCH now? But Mom, I just can't stand Lu Yushi like that. Once I got angry, I went to take a look. Wang Yun frowned. You didn't lose your temper with her, did you? How would I dare? After you said last time not to let me have a direct conflict with her, I didn't dare to provoke her anymore, Wang Maiha complained, feeling wronged. Mom, were you going to carry out your betrayal plan? Wang Yun was very calm. Don't worry, we haven't found any evidence against you yet. We still have to continue to take a look. All right. Although she agreed readily, she was thinking about how to deal with Lu Yushi in the exam in a day's time. She didn't dare to tell her mother about the plan, or else she would definitely raise her objections. She wanted to kill Lu Yushi without anyone knowing. Time passed quickly before the college entrance exam. In the blink of an eye, it was almost time for the college entrance exam. That's all for tonight's tutorial. After tomorrow's exam, you guys are still fine here tonight. I'll tell you about the last two subjects. Also, let me remind you that tomorrow's Chinese composition is very likely to be related to someone. You guys go back tonight and take a look. The multiple choice questions in mathematics are very likely to have a seductive type. You guys have to look carefully before you answer. Don't fall for it, understand? Although they did not hand out the exam papers in their previous life. However, after the exam came out, many people said a few wrong leading questions. Got it. Okay, then rest early tonight. Prepare for the battle tomorrow morning. Lu Yushi could not tell them too much, let alone tell them too much. If that was the case, it would be unfair to many people who took the college entrance exam. After sending off the students, Lu Yushi stretched her body. Xiaoran, are you really not going back tonight? I'm not going back. I've already called my parents and told them that I'm studying here. They are very relieved. Okay. Yang Ran's parents trusted her too much. They actually let her stay at their home the night before the college entrance exam. Xiaoxi, I love you so much. Where's Little Pudding? I want to play with Little Pudding. Didn't even Night Devil see it? I don't think you're studying. You're here to play with my pudding, aren't you? No, I'm not. I just love studying. That's why I stayed to study with you. Don't abandon me. Yang Ran hugged Lu Yushi and rubbed her body against Lu Yushi's. Okay, I really admire you. I'll let you play with Pudding for a while. I'll take a shower, and then I'll give you a lecture. Then, Yang Ran reminded, Pudding is on the second floor. Xiaoxi, you're amazing. As she said that, she jumped up. America. Ling Hu, stop chasing. Since we let them escape, it's fine. Hey D, if we don't get rid of this person, there will definitely be trouble in the future. Although the Black Tribe's plan was perfect, they still let Du Xiao escape. Du Xiao was a ruthless character. He would definitely take revenge for the Black Tribe's destruction of him. Ling Huchong was worried that there would be trouble. His nest has already been disturbed. I believe that it will take some time to build another one. Therefore, he will definitely go to the other bosses of S organization. When that time comes, he will naturally be able to destroy the nest. Sure enough, Ling Hu Jing's worries were unnecessary. How could someone like the Heibu, who took one step at a time, let such a dangerous person out? How's the situation in City A? Although the Heibu asked this question, an idiot could tell who he was asking. Madam is preparing to take the National College entrance exam tomorrow, after today. Ling Hu Jing obviously knew that he wasn't asking about the situation in City A, but someone else. Cough. Heibu didn't expect him to answer like this, so he coughed dryly to resolve his embarrassment. The goods from Du Xiao, burn them all. Although he was the leader of the gang, he didn't think he would touch anything that he shouldn't touch. Yes,